Hello, everybody, and welcome to Jason Voorhees' favorite day. It is tomorrow, actually, Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
He's getting ready.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's biding his time
Doing
for
some
tomorrow.
stretches.
Yeah, he's stretching it out.
What's your favorite?
Getting his combos in.
What's your favorite Friday the 13th movie?
Part 6, Jason Lives. 10 out of 10. The absolute peak.
Is that the sleeping bag one?
That's 7.
I know I ask you this literally every
7
time.
is cool. 7
Okay.
is cool because it's basically Carrie versus Jason. It's like telekinetic
Oh, yeah,
powers.
because she's got powers.
I was going to say, do
I
you
just-
know?
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite is Freddy versus Jason.
Also
That is
in
the
the
best.
top
That
10
is the
out of
best.
10.
Didn't they do a
Yes.
sleeping bag in that one
That's
too?
this one.
I think they do the sleeping bag in the reboot.
In the reboot in the
Yeah.
opening scene, yeah.
Which is also the reboot, first 15, 20 minutes, flawlessly a 10 out of 10 as well. Super good. All
Nice.
right. Damiani's got thoughts because he just watched them all for
last
Halloween or
Halloween.
so. Yeah, I
Oh.
remember.
We talked about it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like E6 because the dragoon kill when he gets like. I was like the car driving up and they're like, I'm gonna get out with my gun. I'm like, okay, come on. Like what? No, Jason is roasting like he's back. He's like, all right.
One of my favorite things ever is when Damiani laughs at the absurdity of horror and movies. It's so good.
I'm looking.
Ridiculous.
I'm looking at seats for opening night of the opera that we're gonna go see.
How much?
In the orchestra,
$1,000.
like pit, 400 a seat.
That's why only celebrities are outraged, because opera is like for the rich
It's
only.
opening night. It's opening night.
why are you looking at
Opera is
opening
for,
night?
like, the
Let's look at like a Wednesday.
Do you agree that opera is for the villains of a James Bond film?
No.
No.
That's a great
No.
scene.
Come on.
You just think Quantum of Solace is like every opera. What about Mission Impossible? I mean, that's
All right.
Think about The Fifth Element. The heroes go to watch the opera.
yeah.
Yeah.
Great point. Great point.
I forgot to tell you. I don't know how. I don't know why. But that song that she sings,
Yeah.
that was the magic flute.
it was on the radio 3 days ago.
Diva dance?
Yes. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Okay. I was like, why is Fifth Element playing on the radio right
That's
now?
fucking
Not.
For
tight.
no reason.
Yeah.
Did it
that's
get
sick.
sampled?
That's cool.
I made a mashup of that song and Smack My Bitch Up by Prodigy because they're like
Okay.
the same.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fifth Element reboot. Will we ever get it?
We
No.
don't need it.
Yeah.
We don't
Don't
know.
need
Fifth
it.
Element still holds up.
They will
Mostly,
over
yeah.
CGI it and turn it into slop.
Yeah.
For
It was
sure.
Valerian in the City of a Thousand Planets and it sucked ass.
Except the Isla. Watch the Isla Cat.
I did a re-edit of Valerian in the City of a Thousand Planets. I cut 28 minutes out of it. I could have gone harder.
I need to see that cut.
I could have gone harder.
We are Easy Allies. Welcome to the show. We are joined by rundown specialist Sophia.
Hi. Thanks. I've
Putting
never
the
had
show
that
together.
title.
Oh, rundown.
Yeah.
I thought you meant she was run down. I'm like, that's my fucking wife.
I'm
Whoa.
pretty run down. Let's
like,
let's
Rundown
Wait.
with Dwayne Johnson.
that's a movie?
Because
Yeah.
Sophia makes the rundowns for the podcast.
Exactly.
I see what you're saying.
Yes. We got Isla Hink.
Hi. I'm feeling very run down.
It's been a long week.
It's been
1 week since you looked at me. We got Robamiani.
Tony Chopper.
What the
I cannot believe
I love
this.
that.
Tony Chopper.
It's Tony Chopper.
Watch One Piece and you'll.
Okay,
Oh,
One
God
Piece.
damn it.
We gotta watch One Piece.
One Piece.
We don't have the 7
You don't even have to
years
watch
it
that
takes
far to
watch-
get to this
No.
thing.
I have 89 movies and video games to play, Damiani. I
He
can't
needs
do
to
it.
watch Billy Jack.
Yeah. Making it all happen in the control room, we got Don Casanova.
Yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
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 We are here to talk about some good shit this week. We got some good shit. Obviously,
Yay,
some
laying
crazy.
off the battlefield team. Let's go.
Yeah. People
Good
are
shit.
people are losing their jobs
Yeah, it's
guaranteed
fucked.
this week. I don't even know, but I guarantee it's happening because video games. First up, though, we got Resident Evil Requiem getting that DLC.
Hell yeah.
Shout out.
Getting that story update. We got Yakuza creators, new games in trouble. This is not good.
This is bad.
Yeah.
I hate this.
We have several really bad things to
Yeah.
talk about.
And then some good things.
And then a couple of okay things.
It is one of the best looking games. We need this game. We need this.
Yeah.
We got Microsoft talking about Contact Helix. Makes me laugh.
We got scant new details.
Yeah.
And Isla and Sophia have definitely been playing Pokemon Pokopia. They are our Pokemon correspondents.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We've been playing it till our eyes hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a problem. It's a good
I
one.
love that. My manager at my other job is also a Pokemon psycho, and he refuses to advance in any Pokemon game until he has 100%ed and collected everything.
You can tell him
You're gonna
that's the
burn out.
wrong choice
Okay.
in this game because as you progress, you get different abilities. So you can tell him it's literally not even possible to 100% an area without going to the other areas because you need the abilities from the other area.
He gets so addicted.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not moving on.
And he's going to burn out.
yeah.
I've almost burned out. I had
This
to
game
stop
is
myself.
burnoutable.
I had to stop myself and be like, oh my god, I
It's
gotta
enough
move
for
on.
a week.
We'll talk about
we'll
it.
talk about it.
All right, everybody, let's dive into the best news of the week.
It's a Metroidvania, yeah.
Best news of the week by far. We all love it here. Everybody loves it. It is the most celebrated, beloved franchise, I feel like, right now. Resident Evil. Resident Evil Requiem is getting a story update. Director Koshi Nakanishi, who also directed 7, revealed this week in a video posted to social media that a story DLC is in development. Yes.
When you said who also directed 7, I was like, that was David Fincher.
I was like, wait.
And then I was like, oh, wait, Resident Evil 7.
Yeah. The director thanked fans for supporting the game, which has already sold over 5 million copies. There will also be additional performance patches and updates, as well as a photo mode.
Wasn't it the fastest selling RE game?
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 1, it always happens. Although famously 6, when it came out, was the fastest selling, and then 7 sold less than 6.
Because of 6.
Exactly. So now we're like building
We're
up the
back.
reputation again. We're at the peak of the franchise. Everyone is obsessed. It can do no wrong.
Yeah. Why did we fall, Master Bruce?
To pick ourselves up.
To learn how to be Batman.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Do you think people will be more excited about the story or all the angles they can now take pictures of Leon in?
Oh. Just a photo mode of his
Both
bicep.
good.
Yeah, just he's
Both
about to
good.
break
Just
open a
straight-
thing and they're like, pause.
Oh
Pause.
my god.
Pause.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone, there was already
Yeah.
a thing on that went viral like the week it came out. A streamer didn't realize that her sound effects were stolen, and in like an elevator part where he's like leaning against it, you could hear her just like hitting the screenshot button. And she's like, "Oh my god!" I'm not taking screenshots of Leon right now.
So good.
I love that.
That's good.
I'm excited.
Story updates. So, in the history of Resident Evil, the story updates have always been great.
Yeah.
We go back to, obviously, Resident Evil 4. We go back to Separate Ways with Ada. Resident Evil 5 had some of the best of all time. They had the side story with Jill escaping, called Desperate Escape, and it was like 1,000 enemies out of control, but then they also had
Gotta
the
finish
Lost.
that.
They also had the Lost in Nightmares with Jill and Chris going to Spencer's location with Wesker. One of the best DLCs they've ever done. Excuse me if I forget 6. I think they had a lot of like mercenary
I
content.
can't name you.
Yeah, I don't think they had any
DLC.
story stuff there. But then
I've
7,
never
of
played
course.
6 at all. It's
Yeah.
the only
Yeah.
Resident Evil that I've never even played.
Did 6 have DLC?
Yeah. But then 7, of course, we got Joe Baker and End of
dude.
Zoe. Like
Yeah.
all these cool side stories, but also stories that are like continuing it along. And then Village with Rose.
Yeah.
So just based on that, what do you think we can all expect and hope for with Requiem's DLC?
It's interesting because, like, doing something with Alyssa seems like a way they could go. I sort of, like, I want to hear more from that character. I love Jane Perry. She does great work.
So great.
I also, I don't love prequel DLC content. Like I
Sure.
like it when it's a side story, like along, because then you can see
Same.
like little peeks of like, oh yeah, okay, this is where Leon does that. That's where Grace is doing this.
Totally.
Like that's really interesting to me. So like I kind of hope it's like a weird separate ways thing, but like I don't know who it would be in this
If it
unless
was
Chris, because they did say what's Chris up to, and he's
True.
like he's always up to something.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
We talked about it on the spoiler mode.
Yeah.
You can check out our spoiler mode.
Sort of spoiler. Sorry.
Kyle Bossman joins us. We talk about the whole game, the story, the gameplay, the moments, all of it. And, you know, we definitely brought up the Wolfhound Squad.
Yeah.
Which has been teased now throughout this newer trilogy. Every time they show up, it's like some huge deal, some big thing, but it's always for like 3 seconds.
Jill's got to be in that, right?
I don't want Jill to be some DLC character.
She's going to be the star of 10. Her and Rose.
If Jill was in Wolfhound Squad, that would be a
Like-
crazy, shocking reveal. But I don't think
Probably
she
not.
is.
I want like a 45-year-old Jill
Yeah.
in Resident Evil 10.
Who also
in
like doesn't age
2035.
now because of the virus.
Right,
She's like
yeah.
gonna look younger.
Oh, yeah.
Hot
Wait,
forever!
Oh, wait.
We
That
did it,
game doesn't have a
girls.
remake and isn't part. It could not be canon potentially,
Oh,
so
stop
maybe
it with
that's
this.
not.
It's all canon. It's all canon, Damiani. Jill's perfect.
They can give us old Jill.
Yeah. Yeah, I just really want either a side story like you were saying, Isla, or a continuation of Requiem.
Yeah.
And I'm just open to anything. You know, we always talk about this franchise is just, we're so spoiled as Resident Evil fans. We get it all. We get games, we get DLCs, we get free DLCs. It's just been non-stop quality for the last like 10 years, basically.
Yeah.
So whatever Capcom is cooking up, I will patiently wait and just see what they have in store. Damiani, what do you think it's going to be? What's your guess?
I feel like one of the things you've said is probably more realistic for what it's going to do, or something like cool and unexpected. And if they were willing to put like Chris or Jill in it, and also be plausible, like why weren't they were like, you know, with Leon or in touch with Leon? Maybe the DLC is set alongside this story, but they went to the ruins in the Arklay Mountains of the Spencer Estate.
Yo.
And they're
Even though
they're
we
over
saw
there.
that whole building blown
Yes,
to
but
smithereens, I'm
there's always
down.
an extra
Yes.
umbrella
There's
facility
always a bunker
underneath,
under
Sign me up.
and then you gotta get another tip that there's
Sign
like
me
something
up.
up there,
Yeah.
or there was a second mansion.
Yeah.
He had another building.
Sign
He had
me.
another one a mile down the road, or whatever.
What's the island from the Lost World Jurassic Park where they were birthing the
That's a
dinosaurs?
Dominic
Site
dog.
B,
Site B. Yeah, Spencer had a Site B.
I think it would be the absolute 10 out of 10 perfect time, and my hope is for Claire Redfield.
Oh my God! Come on,
Claire,
yes.
the Claire and Leon and Sherry connection is
You're so
original
right.
and iconic.
so
It would be a
right.
full circle moment. Obviously, they're building up to Code Veronica remake. This would
Yeah.
build even more hype for
Yes,
that.
you're so
Claire is
right.
like the most underutilized hero protagonist of this franchise. So I personally am hoping for that. But only time will tell. Whatever they do, I'm cool with it. Whatever,
also-
whatever you want to do, Capcom.
They've done something a little differently with this announcement because usually, unless I'm just forgetting, usually we hear an announcement with like imagery or some kind of footage or like a name or whatever. Like this time is just a guy saying like, "Hey, thanks so much for being excited about the game. We're working on story DLC.
Yeah.
Please be patient."
I hope
Yeah.
they have Mercenaries free like before that
Yeah.
to kind of like ease
Because
our weight.
we were talking about this, like usually they drop something a month after.
yeah.
We are getting a mini game thing in that May
Yeah.
update or whatever.
that's true.
So yeah, you're pretty convinced it's Mercenaries.
Hope so.
I saw some people asking for like raid mode to come back
my
from like
God.
from Revelations.
Dude, Revelations 2 raid mode is
Yeah.
unreal. I cannot imagine them adding raid mode in this, but that would be nuts.
I feel
Like a fully fledged raid mode for Requiem. Whoa.
I feel like they could do something with more like the antique coins vibe, where it's like yeah, doing like whether it's a raid mode or like a shooting gallery like weird thing, and you earn the coins. Because like I feel like the coins were only in one area, and it was like kind of underutilized.
I had extra coins.
Yeah, I had a bunch extra.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are these for?
Yeah,
They're
I thought
extra.
that later I would find another machine.
Yeah, they're super interesting.
Yeah.
Has
So
that
it
been
was like
debunked
something-
why there's extra?
I don't know.
I think there's a lot of them are like you might not be able to figure out how to get.
So they just
I think
give you
I
extra.
think they were a little bit more
Extra.
generous. Yeah. Because some come from things you're not sure if you can kill or not. Some come
Yeah.
from like the safes and other
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
That's
So I
What were you
think
gonna
that-
Well, I was going to say, I don't really know what the gameplay is going to be, but I feel like story-wise they teased, I don't know, minor spoiler, Claire and Emily and what's gonna happen to Emily.
Or Grace and Emily.
Grace and
even.
Emily,
Yeah.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Emily's hype.
Yeah, Grace, sorry.
Yeah.
Emily and Rose.
I do it too. I say great.
Yeah, I was
Claire
like,
instead of
Claire,
Emily
Grace.
and Rose in the
Dude,
future,
dude.
both with powers.
Dude,
It's just
like, for real.
Power
For real,
duo.
dude.
I feel like
That'd be
yeah.
sick as hell.
I don't know what the Leon story will be, but I feel like it's going to be Grace. God, Grace and Claire just
I
it's
know.
just
They're
yeah.
the
For sure.
same name.
For sure.
It's the same name.
Literal
Claire
same
is
name.
probably Latin for grace.
I think all the Claires and Graces need to just come together and pick one.
Yeah.
Pick one.
Just like
And they both
Kirsten
have
and
leather,
Kristen.
red leather jackets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Kirsten and Kristen. Yeah.
They got to pick one.
It'll be interesting when this drops, because Requiem is going for, not even going for, it just is going to be one of the best games of the year. No
Oh,
doubt. So, like, will it come out in the summer? Will it come out near Game Awards? Is it
Story
going to
DLC?
come
Following
out?
year.
Is it going to come out
And-
November 19th, 2026, the same day as GTA 6? Will that happen?
No, that will not
It's a
happen.
little interesting. They said like we just started development.
Yeah, that's what I
versus-
mean,
So
yeah.
like, is
Yeah.
that going to take time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I
What these
don't
guys-
know.
They should come out next year so they can get some awards. Or not to- like,
Yeah, it might
let's
be a
be
good
real.
like lead into if that Code Veronica stuff is all true
Mm-hmm.
and it's like first half of next year. It would be kind of cool to have like Requiem DLC come out like right away, like in January, and then have
That'd be so
and it's
awesome. Go
tied to
Brownie.
Code Veronica.
Yeah.
I
Would
think
love.
June.
Sick.
I think so too. I
Cool.
think this would be a lovely like post SGF
Yeah.
release.
Totally.
I think we'll
They've had
see,
something
we'll
to
see
show.
it at SGF, and
Yeah.
then
They
they'll
announce,
say in
they
1
announce a
month.
shadow drop release or like in a month.
Yeah,
you're
it'll be
so
like
right.
July.
You're
yeah.
so right.
Yeah, June, July.
Oh, that would be amazing. For
Yeah.
sure.
That's all.
Yeah. And hopefully we get a little smaller free one before that. But again, we're
Yeah.
spoiled. We should be so lucky, Capcom. Thank you for anything you do. Like whatever you want to give us.
Capcom.
We still got Onimusha and Pragmata coming down the pipe. They're out of
Pragmata.
control.
I'm excited about Pragmata.
Yeah.
I love
So
I love that they say Pragmata and Pragmata, and we just got to figure out which one. It's a very like Pokemon-esque way of advertising, where it's like, is it Arceus or Arceus? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's everything.
Everything.
Characters in the games say it both ways. You're
October's
just
a good call.
what is happening? All right, and now we shift gears to the constant topic of the Easy Allies podcast, layoffs. Let's
Can't
go
avoid
again. And this is a conversation, we always talk about layoffs, but this specifically is a conversation we've had multiple times over the last
Yeah.
couple years. And I will elaborate as we get into this. EA lays off staff across its Battlefield teams. Another week, another round of layoffs. IGN reports that EA has laid off an unknown number of staff across Battlefield teams. Battlefield 6, everybody, was the best-selling game of 2025. Battlefield 6 this year and Hogwarts Legacy 2 years ago are the only time Call of Duty has not been the best-selling game in
crazy.
recent memory. Yet here we are with layoffs. They sold over 7 million copies in 3 days, making it the best launch ever for a game in the franchise. This is a franchise that I grew up with. That's how long this franchise has been around. This is not just like, oh, it's the second or third one. Here you go, best in the franchise. No, I was born with Battlefield 1942.
in your hand, clutched in his.
Clutching
Doctors
it,
were baffled.
clutching it in my hands.
His mother was terrified.
She was like, "Why are you? This game's not even supposed to be out yet.
Yeah.
You're too young." But here we are, and you're somehow the best-selling franchise in one of the most prolific franchises,
Well,
and we're laying people off.
This is the crucial thing too that like is crazy to me about especially Western devs, where it's like they don't understand how games are made.
No.
It's like, okay, we have this game, we hire up a bunch of people, and then we put out the game, we keep them on for a few months for support, and then we fire everybody.
Yeah.
And then when the next game gets to a certain stage of development in a year, we hire up a bunch of new, cheaper college graduates, do the same cycle, fire them after the game comes out. And it's like, or what if you just hire the number of people you know you're going to need?
Yeah.
Because you know you're going to crunch the fuck out of them during the pre-release, and then just let them take it slightly easy.
Yeah.
For 6 months, in the middle, put them onto other stuff, put them onto research, put them onto development, put them onto whatever. Like, just manage your fucking human resources better.
But here's the thing: like, there aren't unions. There aren't like contract work in the games industry is good, quote unquote, because we don't unionize, which means they can be taken advantage of. So there is a very dark idea of doing that, where it's just like we're just gonna hire people and kind of pay them as bare minimum to do stuff that could we? And like that's the thing, like they could hire all these people full time and not fire them. You have the money. There's not a problem. You can't like it's the thing where like what is the metric now? Because for some it will be, oh, our game didn't have good enough sales.
Yeah.
This is the best selling game. It bounced away like Call of Duty from the top spot.
Insane.
Okay. So then is it reviews? When it came out, it had mostly positive reviews, and then they got mixed as a lot of like people fall off. There was some generative AI cosmetic stuff that happened with Battlefield, sorry, if I'm not mistaken. And there were like a couple of little things where it's like that shit happens, and then like you'd think the normal response is to fix it, and then you're gonna get those reviews back up.
Yeah,
sure.
Because the recent patches, like the first map they released. All the Battlefield enthusiasts were like, yo, this is one of the best maps they've ever released. It was like the LA one. Then Season 2 added the gas mechanic. There's like a toxic gas theme, which has been in some other Battlefields.
Yeah.
Some people were like pissed about it, but generally overall, everyone is like, yo, this is Battlefield. Like this is that tactical, big map. You are playing a role in this match type of thing. And so like, sentiment overall has been positive.
Right. There's small things.
Yeah.
And it's also just like, what are you expecting? Do you expect, like it says here, the like over 700,000 peak of players, like concurrent play? And it's like, do you expect that to just happen forever? Like, what do you think?
Yeah.
When is it like, oh, now we're a failure actually because now it's only like, 60,000 or whatever.
Like, how are we in the same conversation as Highguard?
Yeah.
Like,
it's
Highguard is
strange.
shutting down and it's a complete failure. And Battlefield 6 is the highest selling game of the year, and we're still firing everyone.
It's because of the way that the stock market and the shareholders and your favorite stuff functions. Like, I don't know if it started with like Reaganomics or what, but like somewhere along the line, firing people became good, and your stock price would go up.
So insane.
Because you're cutting the fat, you're trimming the fat, and shareholders see that as responsible use of their, share price. And so like in video games where it would make sense to harbor a talented team and keep the same people on board for 100 years, similar to how Japan does it, which of course, we've heard things about Japanese salaries at companies like From Software that aren't like super high or really great, but like the one thing you can say is they don't have as many layoffs, it seems, to my knowledge.
For sure.
And like, it's a different kind of mindset where it's like we're going to have this core team move through these games and that can pay off really well. But like, when how well a game sells is just one of the check boxes for the shareholders versus a bunch of other stuff, the quality of these games I think barely even matters. It's just the
Yeah.
product got
True.
pushed. It pushed this many units.
Yeah.
We don't need these people anymore. Axe them.
It's insane.
Share price
And,
goes up.
And for a couple years, I was like, okay, it's the COVID effect. You know, we were ramping up staff.
Yeah.
Every single human was gaming. We were reaching these super high highs. Then we had to like lay off some of those people because we were ramping up so hard for COVID. But it's like, here we are in 2026 now.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't feel like it's a factor from that. And we're still just out here doing this, even for the most successful game of the year.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
it's just so bleak. And from like from a consumer perspective, not even thinking about the entire conversation about people's livelihoods, jobs, whatever, like as just a Battlefield player, I'm like, we're only in season 2 and you just fired everybody. Like, that doesn't really make me want to hop in and play for the season and grind it out.
Yeah.
It gives it the game like a fail feeling. Like, oh, is this game the hotness right now?
Yeah.
Is everybody playing it? Is it exciting? No, you're firing everyone. Why do I want to play this? Like, feels like
Yeah.
a sinking ship.
But I think that most of the player base
don't
doesn't
even-
doesn't know
They
that
don't
they're
know.
getting.
They're
not even
yeah,
aware.
No,
They're not aware.
No.
Yeah.
Most of the player base doesn't know that using ChatGPT is horrible for the environment.
Right.
Like
That's
people
true.
don't give a fuck. They don't pay attention.
It's crazy.
It's grim.
So yeah, there it is. You can make a successful game, 10 out of 10, lose your job.
Also, I realized this. Rest in peace, High Guard. March
Yeah.
12th.
Today.
Oh, today.
11 a.m. today.
Goddamn.
It's done.
And
That's
the-
today
Yeah.
as we film this.
One of the
gone.
devs reactivated their social media and said that online discourse, quote, accelerated the timeline of our failure, but wasn't the full. So
Accelerated.
it's just like, it's
I
just.
love Concord.
Ye-
I miss Concord. Concord was legit good. Highguard was fine. Concord was amazing. The hill I will die on for the rest of my life.
I love that that's the hill you're dying on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
love
seems
it.
like a low hill.
Yeah. Watch all of our streams of Concord and you will see it firsthand how fun that game was. We
Okay.
have like 10 hours saved on Easy Allies.
I wish
Yep.
I could try it, but alas.
Yeah.
Can't try it.
Here we
Nope.
are.
Games preservation. They don't let
Yeah.
that happen anymore.
So someone will somehow get it online, right?
No, they.
Some kind of
Who knows?
mod?
I doubt
I
it.
don't know.
Because when games do go offline, people have like little backdoor servers to make them work.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
there's
Battlefield 2, I'm
sure,
thinking
but
of.
there's like Mist Online where like Cyan is like, oh yeah, hey, thanks for this dedicated crew, like keeping this game alive. And then there's Concord where Sony is like, cease and desist, fuck you, stop
Yeah,
this, stop,
true.
cease and desist.
Yeah.
Lawyers, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyways, I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah. Sorry to all the Highguard players too. It
Yeah.
fucking sucks. Like I know I've been seeing today specifically a lot of people just like, yo, I really love this game. I'm gonna miss it. Now I can't play it ever again. It's
I mean,
depressing.
yeah. Not to linger on High Guard. I just think at the
Yeah.
end of the day, you should give devs more than 2 weeks to fix whatever people are complaining about. It's crazy that a live service game, they're like, yeah, you're just a couple of weeks on, can't fix it? Okay, well, you're done. Like, that's insane. What a
Crazy.
waste of time and energy and
Yeah.
art. It's just, it's
Don's
a shame.
restaurant analogy from last week, I think,
Perfect.
Yeah,
was good because it's like, how do you not go into this with a little bit of runway?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like,
yeah.
sucks. It's
Yeah.
a bummer.
Anyways, let's continue the
Speaking
sad.
of more troubles,
Yeah.
Yakuza's creator's new game is in trouble. We need to do something. What do we do? How can we help this? What
Why is
can
it in
we
trouble? What
Well,
is
talk
the
about it
story?
Yeah.
first. Do the
Here's
story
it.
first.
I'm going in.
Do the story first, and then ask
The new
how we
game
can
from
do.
former Yakuza producer Toshiro Nagoshi, who's like the main man of Yakuza, is reportedly in trouble as Bloomberg reported this week that Chinese publisher NetEase plans to cut off funding to Nagoshi Studio, which is developing Gang of Dragon. According to Bloomberg, NetEase plans to stop funding the studio in May after learning that it would cost the studio another 7 billion yen, which is about 44 million US dollars, to finish the game. He's a veteran of the industry. You
who
finish
has
that up.
worked on games like Shenmue and Daytona
We got
USA,
locked
in addition to multiple Yakuza titles.
Yes.
So
I
does
was like,
anyone?
what happened?
If anyone has $44 million, we can make it happen.
More than 44 million. They have to buy the IP and everything from
Yeah.
NetEase as
Yeah.
well. So it's 44 million. They want everything.
Yeah.
They, like if you are gonna buy it and save it, they want their money back basically. So
yeah.
no one's gonna save it.
It's-
It's not happening.
It's wild because I didn't realize that it was. I thought it was at Gamescom that I showed it, but it was Game Awards. Like it was so recent
It
that we
looks
saw.
so
Like
good. Don Lee looks
And that's-
so
yeah, I was
good.
gonna say that his likeness is like so good.
Don Lee looks amazing in this.
But haven't they been doing well with that? Back when they were at Sega though, with
Yeah.
RGG, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It stinks, but it's like a freaking irony that he leave to go make what looks like a Yakuza-like game.
Yeah.
And then there's budget problems plus Tencent pulling back from investing in a lot of AAA
Yeah.
gaming studios. So, I mean, bad timing. Like it
Yeah.
sucks, but like worst case, like maybe he could go back to Sega and make more Yakuza games there or something. I don't know.
I wonder if they would take him back. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
It looks
I-
like
I-
such a serious game too. Like Yakuza has slowly gotten more absurd. Like Yakuza is still so serious. Like a lot of the storylines, a lot of the chapters are very melodramatic and serious. But this looks like no nonsense, gritty,
yeah.
serious business with Don Lee and Nagoshi. And now we just may never see this. This is going to enter the list, those top 10 games that never came out lists that we
Yeah.
see every once in a while.
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg's like
What was-
Alien game.
I'm worried that's going to be
Horror of the
colder.
Orient.
what was the
StarCraft
Microsoft
Ghosts.
dinosaur game from what's his face that we all wanted in his dream game and it didn't come to fruition? Was it Shinji Mikami? Who was it for Microsoft?
Oh.
The Devil
Yeah.
May Cry guy riding on a dinosaur back.
Oh, Soulbound.
Soulbound.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my god.
Deep
Yeah,
down.
Scalebound,
remember Deep
Scalebound.
Down?
Scalebound.
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 Yes.
Yeah, that's like
Deep
that's
Down.
probably like that and Deep Down are like
Yeah.
the
The
two,
legendary,
like,
Yeah. This is
It was
going to be in
Kami, I
that
think, not
conversation, I
Mikami.
feel like now.
I'm worried about this, about Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake. Where
Yes.
They just recently this week they were just like, oh, it's still in development. That's all I can say. Okay.
When was that announced?
Oh my god. Let's
Like
see.
10 years ago,
No,
I feel like.
I don't know if that back in 2021.
The difference
Holy
with
moly, 5 years.
the difference with Scalebound and Deep Down versus this is we know what happened.
Yeah.
NetEase was like, fuck
Yeah.
you.
That's true.
Pulling
We
it.
don't believe in you. We're pulling your funding. Whereas those games just kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
Deep Down, especially, like they never. To my knowledge, I don't think they ever even acknowledged that it was done.
There was
it's never been
there was some whispers about what happened with Deep Down,
Whispers.
but I like Scalebound. I don't really
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
anything. Yeah.
One of my obsessions is video game budgets. So one of the most interesting parts of the story is that it would take 44
Beyond good people,
million US dollars more to finish this.
Yeah.
So that puts this budget at somewhere in the 50 plus million easily.
0 to
range.
44 million.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's the thing.
44
like,
million more.
games cost a lot to make these days. I think
Way more than you think.
way more. I think I always wish for more transparency in the industry in every regard, like from tech to acting to
Yes.
XYZ. But especially with budgets, I'm like, I don't think people like I've heard some budgets I can't say out loud, but like holy shit,
Some
they are
insane numbers.
insane.
Shockingly high
There's-
budgets for games that
Shocking.
we've heard about. Yeah.
Yeah, it is wild
Absurd.
out there.
And it's scary when we hear that because it just feels like we're not operating at the most efficient level. It feels like Capcom is efficient. They efficiently get their games out on time. We don't hear about them like firing people or like insane over budget late games.
Wasn't always like that at Capcom, though.
Of course.
More
Yeah.
recently,
Lately,
they're like
I'm
this,
speaking
but
for
with-
lately.
Well, Resident Evil.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some other stuff that they like as recently as Street Fighter V, they had blunders
Sure.
with that. So I mean,
Well, just like-
it's only been really Resident Evil, even Monster Hunter with Wilds just
sure.
didn't have the but Resident Evil team seems to be the
I
The
think,
paragon.
I think
It's-
just today
yeah.
or something, the voice actor for the new Mega Man dropped out because they wouldn't sign the SAG thing.
Yeah, they would refuse to work under a union contract.
Yeah.
Wow.
Capcom was like refusing to sign
The SAG-AFTRA
the
agreement.
SAG-AFTRA agreement and allow for like union acting, and so the voice actor was like, "Okay, I'm gone then."
Whoa.
Like, which is good on him.
Yeah,
like,
SAG-AFTRA has issued do not work order against the Mega Man dual override.
Do not work order.
yeah.
So intense.
It's crazy. That's, yeah. It's because of the blah, blah,
Can we all
blah.
just
Yeah.
get along here? Can we all just make games
Yeah.
together and
I
love
don't-
and
yeah.
peace?
Some people
I
want
just
to
don't-
make money, and some people want to be treated fairly. So
Yeah.
no, we
Yeah.
can't.
You're right.
We can't
You're
get
so
along.
right. Yeah, there
We
are.
can't go on.
There will always be people in the game industry that are just there for business.
Yeah.
For sure. And then you have the artists. It's like artist versus business.
Yeah, I mean that's the ever present tension between art and the
The shareholders.
the reality that making art costs money. And artists don't always have money,
Yeah.
so you need money freaks to come in with money, and then you have to appease the money freaks.
Yep.
So true.
Yeah,
That's why we're always so lucky when a game actually comes out.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
a miracle every single time.
That's why I feel like, yeah, it you shouldn't have to do it, but it's always like, every time I critique a game, it's also like, P.S. You made a game, congratulations. You've done work I could never even try to attempt to do.
You made it.
You're better than me in so many ways. Good job. But also, here's some constructive feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we are all hoping that Gang of Dragons sees the light of day because I would be there day one, 100%. Love Don Lee, love Nagoshi, love Yakuza. So it's right in my wheelhouse. All right. Speaking of more business,
Let's get down to business.
let's get down to business. Microsoft reveals Project Helix features at GDC. Everything is an Xbox.
Don't get too excited.
No. This is,
Yeah.
Very scant.
Just boilerplate. Microsoft revealed early features of their next gen. We're talking about it. Next gen Xbox called Project Helix this week during their GDC keynote. It was reiterated that the console will play Xbox console games and PC games. That is the biggest news possible for this. And promised an order of magnitude improvement on ray tracing performance.
hell yeah.
which is just saying it's
Tommyani's busting up about
just a gaming PC. It's just a gaming PC. That's 8 years after the Xbox Series X came out.
Microsoft is so well known for their ray tracing tech, right? Since they own Nvidia, right?
I love whenever ray tracing is like, did you hear this?
ridiculous.
The ray tracing?
games.
Sorry,
Yeah.
anyways, yeah.
It was also confirmed. This is also huge. It was also confirmed that alpha versions of the console will be sent to devs in 2027, suggesting consumers won't be seeing the console for some time. But we're gonna start getting dev kits out there next year for next gen.
Which
It's pretty crazy.
that's earlier. I mean, if they're following the Switch 2 model, that means this thing comes out next month. Because nobody got a dev kit till after that thing was out.
Yeah.
But
Crazy.
this is hilarious to me because it's just a Steam
Yeah.
machine
Mm-hmm.
with
It
a
really
worse
is.
operating system.
Yeah.
Like it's literally just a PC,
Listen,
Yeah.
they're trying to...
which I guess is what they have to be now.
They're
Right.
trying to make you forget about the AI stuff. So they're like, here's the news. Here we've got the machine. It plays games.
The timing of this is fully because everyone was like they're giving up on Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for sure.
I think the most important lane that they can take is PC gaming because now we have reports from Bloomberg saying that Sony is no longer looking to put their exclusives on PC.
Yeah.
So now I feel like Microsoft needs to just double down on this and really corner that market.
Which is
Because
funny
Sony is like forsaking it almost.
Because every Microsoft game has been also PC for
Yeah.
years.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. For years we've been saying like, well, if you have a PC, you don't really need an Xbox.
Right.
I mean, my guess is that even though it's a box, right? But so it'll be simplified for the average customer. It'll look like just another for that. I'll just have like out of the box Xbox functionality. But I mean, there's been rumors it's gonna have like Windows on it, and that there's gonna be customization. So like people can install Steam on it if you want to, or do like it's a PC basically.
Yeah.
And the more you want to customize and curtail the experience to how you want to, like a PC experience, you could do that. So basically anything you could play on a PC, you'll be able to play on this Xbox.
My question with this thing is, will it come with a mouse and keyboard?
Great question.
You know, because it's like
You get that
Xbox
Nintendo
comes with a
vibe in
controller,
there. This is like weird peripherals.
right? Like I assume, like, will it come with both a controller and a mouse and keyboard?
I would love that. Probably separate.
I think it probably would.
Yeah.
I think it probably
include
would.
mouse and keyboard. It's like they're like, yeah, we're too cheap.
But also-
buy it.
Have
Buy it
you seen
separately for
the mice and
sure.
keyboards that come with like iBuy computers? They're like $3 mouse and keyboards.
True.
But also, didn't y'all hear that thing where it was like, I don't remember who it was, but they were like, oh, soon AI can play the games for you. So you will just sit there and watch the AI play the game for you on your Xbox with Copilot or whatever.
I mean, like, I can see accessibility reasons why.
Oh, yeah.
Some cases of that might be all right.
Sure.
That's not why they're making it,
But
though.
that's probably not where their head is at.
That's the problem, yeah.
You know,
It's always...
that was
it's
Sony.
always,
That was a Sony.
that was a
patent.
Sony?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But like,
Oh, play the game. Yeah.
I mean, that's like what we were talking about the other day, where it was like with people with Suno that just make songs for people, and then I saw someone on like Reddit or whatever. It went viral on like music Instagram, but like. They were like, it's hard to come up with prompts to put into Suno. What if Suno had like a ChatGPT-esque thing that would come up with a prompt for you as well? And I'm just like, bitch, you're just listening to music now. Like, just open up YouTube Music and listen to music.
Yeah.
You have nothing to do with this process already, even if you are typing in a prompt. You bastard. Like, oh my God. Sorry. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, the GDC talk was just... it was a lot of business talk.
Boilerplate.
You know,
Which is
nothing to see here.
which is what GDC is for.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like it's worth mentioning, but
Yeah.
it's not... Yeah,
Definitely.
we're gonna be. We haven't seen anything like huge yet.
Yeah.
I feel like no big news has come out of this GDC.
It's a quiet GDC. I got a lot of emails about
Hopefully-
trying out AI stuff.
Yeah.
But
Hopefully next year at GDC we see like how GTA 6 was made. That's the GDC I want to see. That's what I want to
Rockstar
watch.
usually show up at
Probably
any
not.
event
No,
ever.
no.
that's
just
so
wanna
frustrating.
see.
Yeah.
I want to see
Here's-
how it's made.
Here's a tip for anyone sending me a PR email. If I see the words AI in your
Yeah.
email, I delete your email.
I delete and report spam.
Yeah, I delete and report spam. I do not read your email. Unless it's preceded with the word no in front of AI, I delete your email.
Or anti-AI.
Yeah, sure.
Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
So there it is. We're talking about next gen already. Not already though. We are in 2026.
Okay, AI
It's been a
Somnium
minute.
Files doesn't count. That's in the name of the game. But you know what I mean.
Good reference.
Or AI from that movie with Haley Joel Osment or whatever.
It's called AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie's fine.
10 out of 10.
That's a great movie.
No, it's a 10. I
Kubrick
fucking
died
love it.
making that movie.
Kubrick story/wrote. Spielberg directs. 10 out of 10. Obsessed.
That
Obsessed.
movie. If you have a PR email about that movie,
We'll read that.
we'll read that.
Love that.
Jude Law,
Love to read
dude?
it.
Hell yeah.
What
Oh,
do you
Jude Law,
know,
Gigolo Joe. What do you know?
So good. The best.
Why did you both have that poll so ready?
It is iconic.
It is fantastic.
I saw that movie one time and it made me in theaters and it made me so sad.
It's
I've never
very,
seen that movie again.
It's pretty sad.
I thought it was kind of uplifting.
Everyone was like, it's aliens at the end. I'm like, no, that's evolved humans.
This is
Probably.
a good take.
That's a good take.
Spoilers.
I think that's the real take. Spoilers for the movie AI from 400 years ago.
That was 30
Sorry.
years ago.
I wonder if Damiani's seen it.
What?
AI, have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Okay.
What's
yeah,
your
of
take on
course.
Gattaca, Damiani?
Yeah, we talked about it like last year or something.
I asked
had
him about
rewatched
it.
it like last year. It
Yeah.
was like
Gattaca.
much better. Like, it gets better, I think, with each
I
watch.
need to
100%.
rewatch it as a grown-up because I watched it when I was 12 and I was like, this is boring.
Oh, it's so good.
Sorry, I just saw a pop up on my phone of sad news.
What's sad news?
we'll save it for something else because it's fast food related.
Okay.
I was
awesome.
dude.
Love
I was
it.
just
Can't
gonna
wait.
jokingly ask you
Cannot
to
wait.
tell me about like sauces or something.
Cannot wait. All right, next gen's coming down the pipe. It's working. But now it's time for some baffling BAFTAs.
Why do you call them that?
You started it.
No, I didn't.
You started this.
I
Check
love
tape.
the BAFTAs.
Because they nominated something strange for Goaty one year, and you said. And other than that, you were like the baffling BAFTAs.
Yeah, I thought you said it.
I thought you said
I thought
it.
you said it.
It was Iowa. For
No
sure.
way! I would never have risked a sponsorship.
We say baffling BAFTAs with love.
With love.
Though. It is 100% with love. The BAFTAs rip. They obviously are the British Academy Film and Television Awards.
Probably some of those letters are what that stands for.
Something like that. Yeah.
But this is the BAFTA Game Awards.
The BAFTA Game Awards.
No. The BAFTA Games Awards.
Oh, Games Awards, sorry.
Yes.
Which
I'm so
we
sorry.
had to learn from them directly because
Yes.
we like as we were saying it, we were like, wait, is this real? Is this
Yeah.
a typo? Is this real?
Fucking love the BAFTAs. Love Eurogamer. Love the BAFTAs. Always correct.
1 out of 2.
This year, the BAFTA nominations were announced. This
kicking.
year's, they were announced this morning, with Claire Obscure Expedition 33 leading the nominations with 12 nods. Other games nominated: Ghost of Yotei, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, It Will Not Be Forgotten, Death Stranding 2, Hades 2, and Dispatch. So just a shout out to the BAFTAs.
Screaming Argonaut says we started saying baffling BAFTAs because they chose Vampire Survivors over Elden Ring.
There
For
it is.
Game of the Year?
For Game of the Year.
Is that what they did?
It was something wild.
Okay, that is baffling.
It was something wild.
That is baffling.
Yeah. Shout out to Vampire Survivor though. Damiani
Vampire
would
Survivors is
approve.
great,
Yeah, Damiani likes this.
but Elden Ring.
This pleases me.
Yeah, Damiani's
Where's Goldberg?
yeah, this is good.
Mighty Ducks. This pleases
This
me.
pleases me. This is good. BAFTA hype.
Yeah, they got some good nominations.
Just want to give a shout out.
Shout out to The Altars for Narrative. Love that. Great selection. Great pick.
Young Dolsky hype.
Shout out to Jane Perry for Dead Take for supporting role. Absolutely.
Sick.
Yeah.
One of my favorites of last year. So many good, all the acting ones, 10 out of 10.
Narrative.
Love the narrative. There's a lot of good mix
The
of stuff.
Altars, Blueprints, Claire
Obscure.
Obscure, Death Stranding 2, Indiana Jones, and Kingdom Come 2.
Blueprints and
Deliverance.
narrative? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
This is a good list.
Story, dude.
Sick. What
Yeah.
was his ball pit love?
Game design.
design ball X pit.
There you go.
Bollocks Pit.
Sick.
Certainly in England, it's Bollocks Pit.
Ball X pit.
Bollocks Pit.
Ball cross pit.
Bollocks Pit.
There's a lot of good ones.
Evolving game I like more than
Yeah.
what do we usually call
Ongoing?
it? Ongoing. I like
Ongoing.
evolving game.
Because then you put like stuff like No Man's Sky, and it's like that is evolving. It's
Yeah.
not ongoing. It's
This
evolving.
game ain't dead yet. That's what we should call it.
Hitman World of Assassination on the list for
Mila
best evolving
Jovovich.
game.
Mila Jovovich.
Shout out.
Is that out? That Mila Jovovich thing?
Yeah.
When's
That
that
shit's
happen?
crazy though because it's like if you try it once
She's gone?
and you die, it's like gone for a month or something.
Whoa.
Something like that. It's crazy.
I would think
Those
you'd like
elusive
that
targets.
kind of stuff.
Also, shout outs to
I
the
love that
Midnight
stuff.
for artistic achievement.
Oh,
Sick.
hell yeah.
Beautiful game. What's happening
It
here?
fell off on the back there.
Uh-oh.
We
There you
we
go.
need to replace our elastics.
Yeah.
Chad,
All right.
do you got a line on AKG P220 elastics? Hit me up.
What?
If you do.
You know what's out this week? For 1 week only. In
Oh.
theaters. TMNT 2 Secret of the Ooze. Be
Dude.
there.
Radical,
Go there.
radical, radical.
Yep. In theaters 1 week only. 35th anniversary.
Should we join the A
Don, you gonna go to this?
Maybe.
I didn't know it was this week. I had
This
heard
week.
about that. I was literally just about to open up Fandango when you said that.
I
1
respect,
week only.
I respect Don's undying loyalty to Fandango.
Wait.
I rock Fandango once in a while.
Fandango
You have
freaking
to
rules.
pay an extra like $5 though with the service
Yeah, but
tax.
I
What's
gotta.
the upside?
Yeah.
There's a huge upside, but I don't want to say it because then everyone's gonna steal my information, and then Fandango's not going to do it anymore. So there's a wonderful secret about Fandango, but I can't share it.
What if we offer
Save a lot of money on movies.
Yeah, what if
free Del
what if we
Taco
bribe
for
you?
like lots of Del Taco
There's like a
sauce?
loophole I found. I found a loophole, Fandango loophole, and I'm actually making money going to the movie.
Oh my god.
I hope
It's not that good.
True.
It's not
I
that
hope
good.
so.
I actually like to buy my ticket the day of 4 minutes before it starts so I can sit furthest away from all humans possible. So like I will go to the movie, it'll start in 3 minutes, and I'll be like, okay,
It is.
what's the maximum seats I can be away from a human?
It is always really disappointing when we get tickets for a movie, and I'm like, excellent, great.
someone will
We're like the only ones in here. It's gonna
Yeah.
be fucking awesome. And then like right when the movie starts, like 12 noisy bastards come
100%.
in, and I'm just like, God damn it,
100%.
because
You would
I like
do-
to get tickets ahead of time.
Yeah.
I'm
You
a
would do
last
good in
minute.
Scandinavia because then it's like if people just won't take those seats because like, oh my god, I'll have to sit next to a
Yeah.
person, which is not gonna.
Sometimes I'll stand in the aisle when the first trailer plays to let people sit down
Okay.
and make sure they don't sit near my seat that I just bought.
Very active shooter energy.
Yeah, I was like, what's this
Very,
energy?
very
Do you
intimidating.
stand
I'm
like
just
this,
no,
or do
I'm
you?
just
Do you have a
hanging
duffel
out.
bag with you?
Oh my god.
I would leave. I would
just a
go
movie
home. If I
enthusiast.
saw a white man
I'm just hanging out.
standing arms crossed in the
I'm
aisle,
not like looking at
surveying
everybody.
the crowd, dude, I would go home.
I'm just.
Or do they think you're a bouncer? Do they like
Maybe.
ask like, hey, where's my seat?
They're like, who is this person who's enthused by this movie and just like glued to this trailer?
Who is this man I see?
All right,
I
everybody,
get
go
the
ahead.
energy now. I get the energy now. I think I understand what you're going for.
There's been a single piece of my hair stuck to your right ear thing
Yeah,
this entire podcast.
grab it.
It's stuck.
It's in there.
You just gotta have it there now.
Grab it.
Oh, it's like a small one.
It's like cut.
It's been bothering me the entire show.
Wait,
It's
oh,
like
we got
it's
it.
been like caressing your cheek
We got
gently.
What? Oh.
That's actually a long one, deceptively.
Ooh.
My hair gets
Oh.
caught in everything.
Wow. Do you want it?
Yeah,
Do you want it back?
thanks.
Nice.
All right, everybody, we got more to come.
You're so
But if you've been enjoying the show so far, please take a second to like and subscribe and ring that bell on YouTube. Helps us all stay connected. That's what it's all about. Staying connected.
Should we have connected?
We absolutely should have connected.
Nice.
100%. And if you are a patron of Easy Allies, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you. Oh, if you want to sponsor this podcast and put your name in here, right in this space, get in touch. You can email us info@easyallies.com. We'll get you all the details. Yes. And it'll be a real human being on the other end, not an AI construct.
It'll be a couple weeks will pass,
A humanoid.
and then Blood will forward the email to me, and then I'll read it, and then I'll email you back, adding my personal work email to it.
Great.
And then if you hit reply,
This is behind the scenes right here.
if you don't hit reply all, I'll never see it again. That's how it works.
All right, it is time for my one thing. Damiani, before we get into your One Piece, how you feeling about USA advancing in the World Baseball Classic? How you feeling?
Could have been like, I mean, just to make fun of the USA.
Yeah.
Their manager, the team manager,
Didn't even
was
know.
on a podcast claiming they'd punched their ticket and they had to pull all that down to hide the evidence because the guy was an idiot.
Yeah.
and didn't realize they didn't qualify
They
for
had
it right
me
away.
confused. I was like, we already clinched. We already advanced.
Because the three-way tiebreaker is determined by runs.
Yes.
Like runs for, like that. And had Mexico won by, and the score had been like a certain threshold, it's not like how much you win by, but how many runs are scored by each team.
Yeah, run differential.
Italy, Mexico would have advanced and U.S. would have been left at home.
Yeah.
And your highly anticipated Japan versus U.S. rematch,
I know.
whatever you're hoping for, would have been, better luck next tournament.
Japan versus the Dominican tomorrow is must-see TV. Do not miss that. If you are a fan of any kind of sports, check it out tomorrow. It's going to be fucking hype. Do not miss it. USA also plays Canada. USA is a heavy favorite in that matchup. The must-see TV is Japan versus Dominican. That's going to be good.
It doesn't feel good to have USA playing Canada and keep winning lately. But
yeah. Love Canada. Shout out.
Dude, I got so excited. There was an article I saw that was like, millions of Americans might be eligible immediately for a Canadian passport. And I was like, holy fuck, this is it.
Yeah.
Vancouver, let's go. Same time zone? Perfect. Let's hit it.
Yeah.
I'll leave tomorrow. It's just if you have like a parent or a grandparent in Canada. And it's just like... ugh.
Nepotism.
What, you think
They
would just give them out?
Yeah! I thought they were throwing us a goddamn bone.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it.
Whatever, Canada.
Fucking love Canada.
Back in my shit books.
Also love Italy because every time they score a run in the WBC, they take a shot of espresso. It's amazing. So
They
good.
must be so hyped up.
Oh, yeah.
Super. They're all just like
They have like the broadcast will always like cut to the machine just sitting there like it's some artifact. Like, all right, Damiani. The moment we've all been waiting for. The moment people honestly just tune into this at this point
Yeah.
to hear about your One Piece context or your One Piece journey. Your journey. Where are you at?
Okay, you had a long pause there.
Yeah, I was looking for the word.
Coming, but I was like, maybe waiting. I wasn't on last week, so I got a bit further in the anime than I would in a normal week.
Oh.
But also, they dropped season 2 of the live action version of One Piece,
Right.
which I originally was going to just watch that and then like not watch the anime until they
remember
finished the live
this.
action. But I couldn't wait. I was like,
remember.
nah. Like that's how, like same thing with like Game of Thrones. I wasn't reading those books. And then was it season 3? I was like, okay, I got to start reading the books. I'm sorry, I'm done.
Yeah.
We're gonna go. But then I was
Yeah.
like, whoops.
Yeah. George Martin, whoops.
Activated George R. Martin's trap card there. The books aren't done. I'm like, good luck. Yeah.
Night of the Seven Kingdom shout out.
So live action, I watched all of it. It just covers from Logtown. They call Logtown in this version. So I'm watching it in the anime. They're calling it Logtown. Starts there. They go into the Grand Line, and it goes through Drum Island. They finish Drum Island. They don't go anywhere past
Drum
that.
Island.
And I have to say,
out.
like, good stuff. They go hard on the reverse mountain. When you get to the other side and you meet Laboon, the whale, they give you part of the backstory that they show the crew. They show like general crew looking silhouette people in the anime, but they don't give you any of the real story. They give you some of the story that you don't get till the Thriller Bark arc. That's way in
Thriller
like, down
Bark
the line.
arc.
Yeah, the haunted island, the spooky island one. You get to see Brooke. You get to see they show a good amount, although they don't say who it is. So, and you don't know who they're going to become. So, but it was really awesome to see that. And I was like, oh man, and I know where we're going with this eventually, like the feels. But Drum Island, like the chopper, the reindeer, the one with that cool looking hat, and then like he can change shape. He can change from like a little tiny cute reindeer into like a normal looking reindeer to like a anthropomorphized one where he like just looks like it's like an actor actually playing that. The other two are CG in the show, and they knocked it out of the park. Like there's 8 episodes. Wow. Episode 7 is like basically about him and his backstory, and it's just like the anime. I was like, oh, this is like insane. And then the music they did was like fantastic. Like the Tony Chopper song, which apparently I didn't realize was like a Japanese song existed originally, and this is like a spiritual like reimagining of the song they did. But it's like this like sad Christmas style version of it that like is, I don't know. It got me. Yeah. I was like basically like wet eyes like throughout the whole episode. I was like, yep, they did a very, very good job with this. And
Damiani, hearing you and then seeing it has a 8.3 out of 10 out of 200,000 user reviews on IMDb. IMDb is like the user review, like the fans will come out and rate on IMDb, and One Piece obviously is a very protected and beloved thing. So for the live action score to be that high, that actually blows me away. Like, this is a legit adaptation.
Yeah, people were pleasantly surprised with season 1. I knew nothing about One Piece going into season 1, and that's what I've watched before I watched any of the anime. And I was like, this is pretty cool. But this is season 2 is a step up, but also like the creator Oda is involved with this, very hands-on. In fact, with their retirement, he calls this his retirement plan, jokingly apparently, where he sees this, in his mind he has a conclusion for the live action that can happen before where the manga and anime are going to end.
That makes sense.
Which, is like 10,000 episodes down the line.
Yeah.
So this is something that they might be able to do a complete story with, and now I understand probably what they're going to do, because to get please, if you don't want to watch the anime, this is absolutely fantastic, and we'll cover all the important shit. A lot of the important shit, and a lot of the small nuance stuff is in there. For the anime, I am on the cusp of finishing part 1 of the anime. I got to the end of Marineford. So since we were here, Sabati Island, Amazon Lily, and then Marineford, the Summit War, where it's like the Avengers Endgame moment, where all the pirates show up to fight the Marines at their base. It's like the showdown you've been waiting for, because they capture Luffy's brother Ace, and they're going to execute him. So, I forgot Impel Down. And Impel Down.
Is Ace a pilot?
So no, he's a Fire Fist Ace. Okay. He looks like a kind of like a cowboy pirate almost, is what I would say. Cowboy. Like it is like kind of his design, and Luffy and them go to try and save him from the dungeon, the prison he's in. It's like the most securely guarded prison in the world. He does all this shit to get to him. He just misses saving them, and then they escape, and then all these pirates come to his aid and shit. Like all these legendary pirates start showing up and shit, because they're like, it's a showdown, because word gets out that the Marines are gonna execute Ace, and so his captain is Whitebeard, one of the 4 legendary dudes. Like there's Gold Roger, who's the most legendary one, who had the One Piece and did all that shit. He's like, go find the One Piece, haha, and the Great Pirate Era began.
Go find it, haha.
I mean, he does laugh. He's just like, haha, I'm dying. Go find the One Piece. I mean, it might be the 4 Kids dub, I remember, but it's been 300 episodes since I've seen that part in the current anime. But there's 4 legendary ones. There's Whitebeard, Goldie Roger, Shanks, who is Luffy's mentor, the one who gave him the straw hat. He shows up, but towards the end, all these damn pirates just keep showing up, and then pirates from the New World. This is the second half. You're where they're going after they get to the halfway mark. They're we're getting ready to go to the New World and fight all this new shit that we can't even imagine. These pirates start showing up, and then the Marines got all their admirals. They got these badass abilities and shit that are what the one's just straight up light. Dude just is a volcano and shoots fucking magma and makes meteors drop and shit.
I hope they don't add aliens.
But then the throw in a third party shows up.
Love a third party.
Blackbeard, rogue pirate, is assembled a new all-star crew, and he does the Naruto thing where he's wait, you can combine chakras? He combines devil fruits.
Oh.
Everyone's no, you can't use 2 devil fruits. You will die if you do that. He comes out and he gets 2 of them, and they're fucking devastating. It's
Sick.
What the hell? He's got basically dark and light, black hole and fucking supernova. It's what the hell? But as powerful as he is, Shanks shows up. Dude, when Shanks shows up, they all start fucking backing down. I'm what the hell is Shanks' power? Why is everyone so scared of Shanks? I'm yo, what the hell? Everyone's oh, because Whitebeard had been showing up. This dude's a badass. He's got this giant fucking pole arm, and he does earthquake powers. It's he cracks reality and causes vibrations. He makes the world tilt, and I was what the fuck? I was dude. I was Marvel, you gotta step up your game a little bit. This is
Dude, Marvel wishes it was anime.
Yeah, Marvel is Marvel, maybe you should adapt this sometime. But yeah, this shit is over insane. It's insane.
Well, it's currently been gone for a few months, and One Piece will return with episode 1156 on April 5th. So I'm sure everybody that's seen 1155 episodes are eagerly waiting for this return.
One
I'm still
small
waiting
thing
for
I forgot
Boruto to come back because I'm a
A
casual
huge
like
thing,
that.
Huber. Luffy lost his crew before all this.
Ooh.
They all got knocked away to like really distant islands by a dude whose superpower is to like knock you away. We don't need to get in how. He just knocks them away. It takes them 3 days to arrive wherever they're going. They're all separated right now. So he did all this without his crew. He's going through all this shit, all this like high like stakes shit without his crew.
I love
there.
that. You got to build up the reunion. I'm obsessed with that.
Yeah.
Team 7. All right, Damiani, 10 out of 10. Keep them coming. And I always got to ask you, always got to be ready. What episode number are you on?
Oh, I'm on.
We need
I'm
to know
going to boot it up. Netflix.
Yeah, we need to know. We need to know.
Because I've been watching the live action, so I
Yeah.
kind of forget where I'm at.
For sure.
494.
494, getting there. That you're actually coming up to halfway through. That's crazy.
That's not half. It's like they're
Still like another
1100.
100 plus, and
Yeah.
you'll be like halfway. You're getting there. You see halfway. You see it. It's crazy.
It's on the horizon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Who's got one thing?
Ilo.
Huh?
What's your one thing?
I was playing pile-up poker.
Uh-oh.
I was playing pile-up poker during that.
Do you know how to play poker?
Yeah. What the fuck kind of question is that?
Well,
Jesus
you're not into
Christ.
like gambling.
I love poker.
Okay. Do you know how to play blackjack
Yeah.
and craps and roulette?
I don't know how to play craps.
That's why I ask. I'm not
Can't
judging
you-
you. I'm just
I
like,
do
you
know how to play-
the casino games.
I do know how to play poker
Okay, okay.
and blackjack.
Okay.
And
what about
roulette.
Omaha?
Omaha?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
What
know
about
how to-
7-card
I got a
stud?
speeding ticket in Omaha.
What about Pai Gow?
Pai Gow?
Yes.
Baccarat.
What about Baccarat?
No.
Baccarat, I've never won a hand, and literally the only thing you have to do is say if you're going to be closer or the dealer is going to be closer.
How about
It's
this?
a 50-50 game. I've
My-
never won a hand.
My one thing. That's crazy. My one thing is the card game Spite and Malice. You ever hear of this?
Yes, but
This
as
is
a
like my
child.
This
as
is
a
like my
child.
ancestral card game.
Yes.
My family, my mom was obsessed with this card game. We played it with my grandma. We played it with all my aunts. My mom would always say, "It ain't called Sweetness and Light," and then she would screw you over. Great game. We
And
play
Pit.
with the house rule. Pit's great. Very different games.
Yeah.
We play with the house rule that you can't fake sevens and you can't fake queens and you can't fake aces.
Sick.
So, because you have to start with an ace, you have to get past 7, and you have to end on queen. So that's the
first
variant of
rules for
Spite and
Spite-
Malice that we play.
The first rules are recorded by Richard L. Frey in 1965, who calls it a, quote, we're in the 60s, everybody, remember.
Oh, God.
Who calls it, quote, a recent husband and wife game that in some places rivals Russian bank in popularity.
What the fuck does that
What
mean?
does that even mean?
Yeah.
Russian bank must be another card game.
I don't know.
Don, trash cam. Trash cam.
Oh.
Way off.
Too much force.
Yeah,
Yeah,
too
too much
A
strong.
little lighter, it would have bounced
too
right in
strong.
there.
We should put a backboard up so we don't fuck up the wall.
So your one thing is
Spite and Malice.
a recent husband and wife game that in some places
Which is
rivals
crazy 'cause-
Russian bank in popularity.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you could play it with like more than just 2 people.
Yeah.
Everyone, here's the fun thing about Spite and Malice. Everyone who's playing has their own, like, adds a deck of cards. So, like, if you're playing with 4 people, there are 4 decks of cards happening.
That's fun.
So
it's
it gets
just like it's-
crazy. We should play it.
I'm so
We'll
down.
stream it.
I swear
During
I
our-
remember this game as a kid. but
During
I
our
don't.
10-year anniversary stream, we'll play. Actually, no.
My mom knows it for sure.
I'll play Spite and Malice with your mom.
My
dude.
mom 100% knows
I will
it.
sit down and play Spite and Malice with your mom
gonna
right
text her
now.
right now. I'm gonna
Let's
text her.
call her.
I'm going to text her. I'm going to be like, when's the last time you played Spite and Malice? And we'll have an update later in the show if she responds.
And say better than Russian banking, yes or no. Or whatever the fuck.
When's the last time you played Spite and Malice? She'll respond.
It ain't called Sweetness and Light.
We'll hold for the update. Okay, great.
We have a
one, Ben
great
Isla.
idea, by the way, for
Great one,
our
Ben.
for anniversary stream. 10-year anniversary stream coming up later this month. We'll hit you with the deets eventually. We got to figure out what day to do, but
10 years.
we have an awesome idea.
It's a decade.
That's 1 decade of our useless lives. That's
Oh my
fucking
God.
crazy.
My life's definitely not useless.
Not mine either. No. We're thrilled about it.
What about you,
I didn't mean to say
Sophia?
useless.
What's your one thing?
I'm gonna say it's a rewatch, but we rewatched Barry Lyndon.
Yeah.
I showed Isla for the first time.
Yeah.
I love Barry Lyndon. I love showing
Top
it to
5 movie
people
of all time.
that don't realize, like, don't even just watch it, because a lot of the trailers would be like, it's cinematic, and it is cinematic. It's a cinematic
Gorgeous
masterpiece.
movie.
But the tone and everything else that comes with it, it's better if it's a surprise. It's just such a good fucking movie. It is.
10.
It is like I love Kubrick so much.
Same.
So many,
Favorite
so
of
many
all time.
movies, but I think that top 3.
Did you
for
watch
sure.
that? Did you watch that? Because Matt Walden, we talked about this on Reaction Shots,
We
and
did.
he sent us this rap edit that someone did with footage
I didn't
of Barry
see that.
Lyndon.
I didn't see
texted
it.
it to you earlier.
I know I didn't watch it.
Wow. Wow.
I was busy listening to. Oh, another one thing: the Modern Warfare 3 soundtrack. The Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 soundtrack is
She's
fire.
just up there
Original
listening to
3
Call
or
of
remake
Duty.
3?
Call of Duty
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 3 soundtrack.
The original or remake?
Remake.
This one with this guy, the red thing.
Yeah.
Walter Mayer.
Walter
Call of Duty
Mayer.
Modern Warfare 3 soundtrack by Walter Mayer.
Sick.
Love it. It's just, it gets me
Gets you hyped.
pumped while sitting around making breakfast.
I
or
bet there's a
whatever.
lot of intense, like,
It's not, it's like, it's a little, it has like some like strings and shit. It's like
Yeah.
a little, it's mystical and spooky, a little spooky.
yeah.
It's just great. I don't know. It's like my writing music. I like listening to it.
We could probably play it.
I don't know if we can.
Call of Duty, that's.
Can we?
That's sketch.
That's sketch, maybe.
They're gonna get us.
All right.
They're gonna get us.
I was gonna blast it, chat.
That's a remix situation.
Yeah.
Remix.
Anyways,
Call
it's a
of
great
Duty, they're
soundtrack.
coming.
Sorry, I had my
Konami will
2
get
things.
your ass.
That's my 2 things, I guess.
Loved it.
What's your thing?
My one thing. What should we shout out? What should we shout
Unless Don has
out?
his ready.
Oh, I will shout out. It came out a couple months ago, but I actually just bought it yesterday. For the first time in 26 years, DC and Marvel have collaborated.
Whoa.
They have a one-shot called Deadpool and Batman, written by Marvel, and they also have a one-shot called Batman and Deadpool, written by DC.
Whoa, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, so obviously I bought the DC one because I'm a Batman man. And there's just a lot of guest stars, Wolverine, Punisher, etc. Just a whole big thing.
All the boys are back.
Yeah, so super cool.
Do you think that they rushed to get this out before the Paramount deal?
Maybe.
I don't know, it came out in September, but for some reason it was like prominently featured at my local comic shop when I went in. So I was like,
Nice.
oh, I gotta buy this. It was like everywhere.
Huh.
Yeah, there's a lot of variant covers too. So super
Nice.
cool. Yeah.
Love that.
And then obviously the newest Absolute Batman is fucking out of control because now we're in Joker territory and it's nuts.
What was that?
Unhinged. We're on 18, I think I just got. Absolute Batman number 18. That's a year and a half deep. That's why I love comics, because it'll be like, yeah, you're on issue number 14, and it's like over a year. It's like sick.
Sophia sent me a video earlier today, which I watched, that had this guy was at a comic store, and he was just like, oh yeah, can I get the Absolute Batman, new Absolute Batman? And then he hands a note to the guy, and it says shirtless Nightwing cover. And then the guy sees the note, and he's like, yeah. He grabs the shirtless, puts it in like a black plastic bag, like a porno magazine, and hands it to him. He goes, oh, is that for your girlfriend? He's like, yeah. For my girlfriend.
Love it.
It's funny.
I have like the best of Nightwing graphic novel that I'm reading right now, actually.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What's Don's one thing?
Don?
My one thing that I was into this week was actually a little something different. Damiani, since last week, I don't know if you saw he was dealing with inclement weather, a massive storm, and so he was monitoring the weather while he was on the podcast.
Twisters.
So then later that night after the podcast, or while I was exporting, I was kind of like, I wonder how Damiani's doing. So I started monitoring the weather as well in Texas, where you live, Damiani. I started monitoring the radar. And then, as I do sometimes, I'll start monitoring like Department of Transportation traffic cams in different cities. So I started looking at the Department of Transportation in Dallas. I was blown away. Never have I seen such a robust network of traffic cams available to the public out of any metropolitan area. So this whole week, every day at all hours, day, night, random times of the day, I'm monitoring radar and traffic cams all over metropolitan Dallas, Damiani. That was my thing this week. I'm hooked.
You gonna get a job with the city, Don? You gonna be like a civic engineer?
I would do that. I have some ideas about traffic flow, honestly.
I have an old high school friend who does that in another state for a city. They're like in their Department of Transportation. They work on the algorithms for lights and
I have some suggestions. I've been watching traffic patterns, and I think they could improve things a little bit. On the
do you wish there
north-south
was
corridor.
a sim game that was all about this? But at this level,
There has to be.
There has to be. I'm looking at these traffic cams right now.
Traffic cameras.
You see how many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of traffic
There's
cams?
probably
It's
like
like
50 of these.
But they're all still They're all still shots.
yeah, most of them. They do have video too, but most of them are still. They give you another still pretty often though.
I mean, the weather YouTubers, they bring up cams that have live footage that they just have access to.
There's a lot of live
like
ones.
a storm, usually when a bad storm or tornadoes by, they try and like see if they can get like in front of it to take a look at like what's coming. So definitely, I don't know if those are free or stuff. Like some of them, like they use like train station cam, like anything that has like some kind of form of transportation, like a bus stop, usually has like a cam at it. And then like other radar stations, like weather radar stations.
Dude, this is the perfect idea for like an FMV horror game. I mean, it's basically just the same as like I'm on observation duty or whatever, but it's like a bunch of cams that you have to watch.
Which is not scary. Would you make it scary or not?
I would make it scary.
Yeah.
It's like Night Trap. Yeah. Let's remake Night Trap is what I'm saying.
They did that.
Oh, Don, let's do it.
Oh wait, no, they didn't. Yeah, we should.
We could do it with like security cameras around the Easy Allies office.
That'd be fun.
Ooh, we could actually do that.
Be sure to note, Don, every time you come across one where there's a cam and there's hail going on, and you're at an overpass and people stop under the overpass, that's a big no-no.
No, never
it's
do
one
that.
Of, like the most hated
never
things
do that.
and dangerous things.
That's how you get fucking
You should
killed.
like people call you a hero if you report that fast
I'm gonna start making citizen reports of this when I see people gathering under for storms.
Seriously, do not stop under an overpass in a storm. That is really dangerous.
Yeah, blocking. Yeah, anything that impedes traffic, impedes people's abilities to get to safety. Yeah.
Well, and also like people couldn't see you, and then they smash.
Oh yeah,
you.
you're gonna cause accident.
Yeah.
You're just gonna straight up cause crashes if you do that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's incredible. Also, Don has long loved, like, security camera type, like shots out a window or whatever. Like even back in the old game trailers days, when we shared an office, I would come in and he would just have like a camera of like out a window in Taiwan or something. Just
that one. There's a window in Taipei. I watched this camera for I've watched it now for probably 9 years.
For years.
The guy only has 1 or 2 people watching ever, but they haven't cut the feed for 9 years. It's this awesome street view in front of so you get like street life, you get like everything going. You can really it's like great for people watching.
These are popular. Yeah, people have cams for everything. The bird stuff, like birds, people put in there like the forest or whatever. I put that on the TV sometimes for my cats. They go nuts about that.
They don't swat at it and wreck your TV?
They try to, yes, they do. But I get it's just like a little bit of stimulation, and then once Jessie starts there's a point where I'm like, I know she's about to jump, or turn it off. It's like, it's off. Let's go do something else now.
I have a camera in I don't set it very often. I didn't used to, but just at my new place, I have a camera that when I leave, when no one's home in my living room, I'll turn it just so I can kind of keep an eye on the place. And I was getting motion the other day, and I look, and my cat is just staring. It's facing the opposite way of the camera, scratching the back of my couch, and with its head turned backwards, looking directly into camera. It was a classic cat moment.
I've got a security camera in the music studio next door. I'm looking at it right now. Is this good content?
It is. It is.
Are you enjoying this podcast?
We will now transition
insane
into
energy today.
The most popular franchise of all time, Pokemon. Pokemon Pokopia is out.
I saw half of Resident Evil Requiem.
Give it time. It'll have legs. It's Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a spin-off.
Yeah.
Doing insanely well.
Yeah.
Pokemon Pokopia Islands. So if you have been playing, there are Pokemon professionals,
Sure.
experts,
Professors.
professors. You're our Pokemon professors.
Maybe trainers, I feel.
Yeah.
Trainers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Been hearing a lot of good things about this.
We're
I
speaking
saw
about
Isla
Pokemon
playing it for
professionally
like
right
a
now.
little bit on stream. Please tell us about Pokemon Pokopia.
It's wonderful. Like it is the short little review is it is way better than I thought it would be. It has it's a lot bigger than I
game is
anticipated
huge.
it. It is huge.
I have heard the words time sink thrown around
Lord.
numerous times.
It is almost intimidatingly big, especially for I think it's like the interesting thing is how people approached it differently, and it is a very like it has a story, it has a narrative, but it is it's a free open world in the sense that like every person I've talked to have played it differently. Everyone has done different things first, second, third, whatever.
Love that.
People are doing it at their own pace in different directions and options, and some people are unlocking X and some are Y, and it still works.
X and Y, it's a none.
Yeah. It is just surprisingly good. And it's kind of like, I talked about Pokemon ZA last time when it came out. And as a lot of people, it's been a lot of Pokemon games recently that have been very mid.
Yeah, you just we're asking for the bare minimum here with this franchise.
It is the thing of like, this is, as you said, the most successful franchise of all time. You have the money to make something incredible, which is what we're hoping, with Winds and Waves. Take your time, no rush, just sit on it, get it done, like make this. This is obviously a very different game. You're not battling, you're not collecting badges, you're not, doing the kind of what we think of Pokemon games now, which is I have my team and I'm going to go fight people. Not the case. It's almost as if they looked at Scarlet and Violet, where you have like your little camp, and they were like, people really like that. And then they didn't do that in the next games, and I was like, I don't know why, because it was nice to be in a camp and play, even though if we're just tossing a ball with a Pokemon, it was nice. This is that vibe, essentially. It's just so good. And
Professor Tangrowth is a 10 out of 10.
a 10 out of 10.
They just started calling him that because he looks like a professor. He's wearing those glasses.
That rules.
Yeah, so instead
Yeah.
of finding and balling up Pokemon, you make little habitats for them and attract them to the zone, which is a really fun kind of twist on the thing. And like, because,
I'm invested in that.
Yeah, it feels
sure.
really nice. And because you're also a Pokemon,
Yeah.
you can all talk,
Yeah.
The Pokemons have personality.
Yeah.
It's very fun. Some Pokemon have southern accents, which I didn't, they don't talk, but obviously they say like y'all and stuff.
Hey,
and I'm like,
y'all.
oh, I didn't expect you to say y'all, but
Do they know your Ditto?
yeah.
Yeah, sometimes
Okay.
sometimes they get confused for a second. They'll be like, "Are you a human?" And
So the non-spoiler version, the story non-spoilery is you're a Ditto and you're trying to figure out where are the humans, what happened, and then you're meeting your Pokemon friends along the way and trying to rebuild this area. Here's the thing: this is not the only area. There are so many areas. It is very overwhelming, and the creativity around it, like the building, the decorating. As someone who is kind of like, it's very hit or miss for me when it comes to like Animal Crossing or Valheim or whatever. Like there are a lot of them I like, but a lot of them get too grindy, too like Stardew Valley is like a little too much. This one is, you can choose to do that, but you don't have to, which is the nice part. But it was also, as we kind of hinted at earlier, I almost burned myself out on this game because I started grinding. I was like, I'm going to grind for my like the things that I need. There are certain like, you like water the grass and like you can you get certain abilities based on certain Pokemon that you meet, and those abilities make it so you can change your environment. So for example, early on you meet a Squirtle and it's like, oh, I'll teach you how to make the grass green and then water the grass. So there is like learn moves from Pokemon right here. And so that changes in how you can like build and change everything around you. And you also need like items in order to like craft stuff. It's kind of the basic, if you played Animal Crossing, that's essentially it. Yeah. The thing is like this game is so much more than just that loop. And I feel like with Animal Crossing, there wasn't much more. It was all focused on harvesting X, Y, and Z, to make my garden, make my thing, make my whatever it is, and then craft, build, decorate. Here, it's like you're also meeting Pokemon. There's also story going on. You're collecting relics and items, and you're putting stuff together. You're building specific habitats to attract Pokemon.
Spoilers.
But then you can
Seems
move.
pretty Minecrafty.
The most direct comparison is apparently Dragon Quest Builders because
Love Dragon Quest Builders.
God, they're just spoiling fucking abilities I don't even have yet, and I'm like 400 hours into Dragon Quest Builders because it's made by apparently the same people.
Very cool.
But
Good games.
this game is wonderful, and it has the unstoppable joy of finding Pokemon.
Yeah.
And you can't beat that, but also
you
it
cannot
has
it's the everlasting
You, can't
draw
beat that.
of Pokemon.
But also
finding
for
new
me,
ones.
the exploration in this game is really cool because it's like the levels are bespoke. Like they're like you are playing in the same game world as everybody else. Not literally at the same time, but your island looks like my island, whatever. They're not even islands, but the language of Animal Crossing has taken over. But that's the same starting area for everybody, et cetera, et cetera. There are dream islands that are randomized within parameters. Like this doll will take you to this type, whatever, blah blah blah. But so that what that means is there's a bunch of cool secrets hidden around, and you can find weird hidden places. Sometimes you find a thing that you don't have an ability to get into for a really long time.
Love that.
And then later you get into it and you're like, whoa, what's going on in here? And we won't say anything about the story, but there is a story that is surprisingly dark happening.
Hell yeah.
Mind
real
you,
Pokemon.
I've
It's
played
cool.
30 something hours.
We've both played a lot of this game.
But we're still not even I've taken my time, and I did a lot of grinding, which I regret. I should just keep going with the story. You've gotten further than me than the story.
I think what we're hearing now
They say
is
it's 30 to 40 hours or 50.
I would say
that's
it's more.
conservative. I think that
35, how long to beat, completionist 50.
That's when you're just
if you're
powering
beelining
through.
it. I think that there's a middle ground with this. And again, I haven't beaten it, but because you get new abilities and upgrade your abilities by going to other zones, there's a middle ground of progress the story, keep doing the stuff to get the new stuff, and then build out your zones more. Get each zone to rank 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
I mean, the game even says get them to rank 5 and then move on to the next area.
Nowadays, because you always I've been burned too many times in the history of video games where it's I'll try to be 100%ing a zone only to realize that you get an ability 2 hours later that makes it so much faster. It's there is that middle ground of getting far enough to then go back and
But in this there are places in the starting area that you literally cannot access without abilities from later areas. So I mean, chat was joking earlier that calling it a Metroidvania, but it pretty much is. It has stuff that is you actually cannot go in here unless you've unlocked this ability.
Are there battles? Are you battling with Pokemon?
Yeah.
No. And I think that is where some people will probably fall off the game, because if that's your favorite thing about Pokemon, then obviously this is not the game for you.
Yeah.
And it's kind of vice versa, right? Where I was one of the people that did not like the new Pokemon ZA battle system because it got kind of tedious. They took the note of it's too slow to wait.
Yeah.
But then they went too fast. Now I'm just
Got it.
hitting, and then fireball, whatever. It was just very boring
Tackle.
to me. So this has no fighting. You're just making friends and having fun. And obviously, if you don't it's a very kind game. It's very generous. You need to get your environment level up so you can progress the story.
The opposite of marathon.
But you don't. Yeah. But you don't have to be a pro Animal Crossing decorator to achieve that goal. You don't need to do crazy super intricate, delicate decorating. It's pretty straightforward. Just make them a nice little house and they'll be happy, and then you can progress.
Hell
You
yeah.
can do all those. There are some crazy builds out there that are
Love player
beautiful, and I'm so jealous. But
Dude,
Somebody's probably already built King's Landing.
probably.
here's the thing.
People are crazy in these games.
The crazy thing with this is, Animal Crossing, you get one house basically, and then you can decorate a bunch of other stuff with the DLCs and add-ons and stuff like that. This, you have to have a house in every zone for fast travel. You can either build a house out of bricks, Minecraft / Dragon Quest Builder style, or get a load-in separately house with multiple floors and whatever, a la Animal Crossing.
Sick.
Like you
Multiple
can
of
do
those.
either, and there's multiples, and you can have Pokemon live in each house with you,
Love that.
It is like
which is crazy.
Do you have
I
bunk beds with a Pokemon?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that.
in my
I
house
haven't seen
I
a bunk bed literally, but have you? I don't know.
I don't think I've
Snorlax is getting his own house.
There's a Snorlax bed.
Yeah, he's getting his own spot.
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's
That was a spoilery ass trailer. There's a bunch of shit in that I haven't seen yet.
Get a Ditto
it
rug.
is it's just but it's also like there's a bunch of stuff we've seen that it was not in this trailer also.
yeah.
Like that's the thing, it's huge. It's
Big game.
it's way bigger than you anticipate. I like the building system. It's a little like getting used to the fact like all these bricks, all this environment, you just punch it out and it's gone and then you can use that or you can sell it or do whatever. There's just so much creativity that I wish had been in Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
That this is it where it's
Don't
like,
get us
yeah.
wrong. We love Animal
We
Crossing.
love Animal
Of course.
Crossing.
Hundreds
I
of
got like
hours.
900 hours in Animal
It's
Crossing.
an analog comparing it
Yeah.
to this in Minecraft and stuff. This game is currently sitting at an 89.
It's
on
the
Metacritic.
highest rated Pokemon game ever.
It's very crazy.
Apparently.
And even you've managed to not even piss off the Pokemon faithful. They have a user score of 8.6.
so
they
it's
love it.
8.9, 8.6?
Yeah.
That's really
so even
good.
the users love it. Like this is a beloved game.
Shocking parody.
Pokemon fans are hyped.
Because
My
the-
question,
yeah. Sorry.
my question is, we of course had the Switch 2 version, but like 6 years later, people are still playing and still talking about Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
Will Pokopia be a similar thing, or is this like you get to the end and it's over type of game?
I don't know anyone
know.
that's gotten to the end is the thing. Like it obviously people have, but I've seen people restart because they were like, I wanted to build this and this and this, and I just want to start fresh or whatever.
That's something that is interesting though, because you told me this too, and like a few videos of streamers or reviewers or whatever who like do tip videos or whatever, they said like, I'm on my second playthrough, and I'm like,
Second
what does that
playthrough?
mean?
Yeah, jeez.
There are
New Game
playthroughs.
Plus.
Well, but it's like I don't want to start over in a game like this.
Yeah.
I want to just keep building
building
my
up.
island.
Well, I would
like, or
say
my land.
I would say like a lot of those people, the way they play is to
Doing it for
find.
content, yeah.
They're trying to find like min-maxing ways to play the
Start
game.
over. Yeah,
So
that
their
makes
second
sense.
playthrough is more like now I want to enjoy the game, right?
Yeah.
Or like now I know a little bit of. And it might be easier to in certain points like.
Totally.
Just start over and like build everything the way you want to instead
and if
of
you had to get it out for a review, whatever.
yeah.
probably
I think a lot they might have gotten it early. I don't know, but yeah.
Damiani, you love Nintendo. Are you going to be hopping into Pokopia?
Just like we said on group stream night, no.
It's definitely one.
missing out.
I think the thing that like if you like Pokemon, if you like collecting Pokemon,
Yeah.
if you like building, decorating, The Sims, Animal Crossing, Minecraft, etc., this is the game for you. If you like battling Pokemon, if you like a fast-paced, very narrative-driven, I'm
Yeah.
going from this city to this city to
Wait
do this
for
and
the
this.
next like mainline one.
Wind and Waves is
That's-
coming
yeah.
out.
Wind
Like,
and
that's-
Waves looks
Yeah.
sick.
and it looks great.
Are
Like,
you in for that one, Damiani? Wind and Waves?
I'm more interested in those.
Got it.
Maybe I didn't jump into ZA, but I did.
Yeah.
I played Scarlet and Violet. It's
Wind and
just-
Waves, I'm jumping in.
Fucking Game Freak didn't even jump into ZA. That game is pre-alpha. Dude. That game is pre-alpha.
It had no windows. It had JPEGs. No, I think it's cool that they did this. I even though like some people will say it's a very like it's a safe bet of like trying something new. It's playing stuff fairly safe. Sure, it is, but it's also a quality game. I would say like it has so much content. You could spend. I don't believe the 50-hour completionist. That is insane to me. If that's actually true, then you are racing for the end. Like then you're not taking any time to just enjoy and talk and have fun. There's just so much for it, but you can play in any capacity you want. And as
It's-
Pokemon, they're cute.
Yeah, it's such a cute, jolly little game, and like the Pokemon are just so lovely and funny, and yeah.
Yeah, because
Weird.
Dragon Quest is one of my favorite franchises of all time, and when Builders came out, I played both of those. Didn't finish them, but played a bunch of them. And when you just love a franchise and a world so much, for me, it never matters what the genre is.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's Pokemon. And it's like, it's always so fun to play it from a different angle and see it from a different perspective. And it's like, yeah, this one doesn't have battles. We're just out here building homes for Pokemon. Like, that's cool.
Also, the writing is pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of the writing in ZA was very twee. It was very like what the trainers and what actual people would tell you. I'm like, I don't know about this.
Well, and crucially, in the last 2 mainline Pokemon games, you are trapped in the prison of their hideously slow tutorial for 7 hours.
This has
This
no
game-
help.
this
It
game-
just tosses you in.
pretty much, yeah. Like you
They
get
know.
tossed in pretty right away.
They've learned.
Yeah, this game feels like it listens to the problems of the franchise and just kind of addresses them.
Literally, yeah.
This game is and like I've beaten one Pokemon game ever, and it was Pokemon Let's Go Eevee.
Sick.
Right? Like
Yeah.
I don't have a huge robust history with Pokemon. I've soaked in through osmosis knowledge about Pokemon. Like I can name a bunch of Pokemon because I exist in this space, right?
Yeah.
And like she likes Pokemon a
love
lot, so I've
Pokemon.
seen her play a lot of Pokemon. But like I'm eating this up.
Hell
And I'm
yeah.
loving it, and I feel like emotionally attached to the Pokemon, you know?
Yeah.
And
That's big.
it's fun.
These
Even
are
for like a super fan and non-super fan.
yeah.
That's big.
And it's also like, I have a pet peeve usually with games when like your NPC companions love you no matter what you do
my God,
automatically.
yeah.
But here they're allowed. Here you are building them houses. Of course they're gonna love you. And it's really
Yeah.
nice when they come up to you and then they're like, hey Ditto, and then they're like, hey, we just love you, thank you, and then they give you a carrot. I'm like, oh my God.
They say things, they run up to you and they're all excited and joyful, and they'll say like, it seems like only good things happen when I'm with you.
That's
have
so
have these
wholesome.
carrots.
It's
And I'm
so
just like,
jolly.
God damn.
I needed this game in this
This
moment
is
in
friendship.
time. Yeah.
I saw a
that.
thing. I saw a thing that was like not Nintendo dropping another game to save all of us right when life gets insufferably hard.
Yeah.
And like the Animal Crossing and this, like
Pokopia,
the
here it
timing of
is.
this is like it's crazy.
Very good timing.
It is a very cute, beautiful game. Obviously not for everyone, but I think it's very cute.
Fido, yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
how to feel
Love
about Fido.
There it is, and it's holding us over for Wind and Waves.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, for sure.
Smart release, smart time.
Yep.
Dude, I feel bad. Shout out to what is it? Collector's Cove. It's that game. It's an indie game. I have not yet played it, but it looks cute and it looks adjacent to this vibe. It's like a boat with a farm on it being pulled by a really cute
Yeah.
Pokemon looking dinosaur, like Loch Ness monster type dinosaur, but really cute looking. Came out today.
Whoa.
And I feel like maybe you
So
should have
many-
pushed it. Maybe you should have pushed it a couple weeks. like,
Hey,
'cause-
maybe build off the Pokopia hype.
I mean, I
Hope so.
hope so.
Yeah.
I hope
Maybe
so
that was
because
the
I'm
move.
like, don't get buried. Oh
Yeah.
no! Like, oh no, dude. Yeah.
It looks
Shout
very
out.
cute though.
That does look cool. Alrighty, thank you for the Pokopia hype. That is out now on Switch. Two.
Only two.
Switch 2. We're leaving
Yeah.
the Switch in the dust.
Surprisingly quickly, I think.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. Switch 1 was that 2017 or something? That's a long time.
No, but I mean, Switch 2 has only been out for like a year, right?
Yeah,
Usually, Nintendo
True.
lets that
True.
overlap go for a
True.
long time.
totally. All right, next up, Ghost of Yotei Legends DLC just dropped. It is glorious. It is free if you own Ghost of Yotei. I'm addicted. I'm obsessed. We are in a multiplayer moment right now. There's a lot going on. Obviously, Marathon just dropped. Still collecting my thoughts on Marathon. We're going to talk about that next week probably. Need a little more time. It is fucking hardcore.
I should jump in just so I can
Yeah.
help talk
It is
about it.
good.
I have it.
It is
I have
good.
too.
It is so, it is
Is it free?
$40.
Okay.
It is uncompromising,
much?
unforgiving. It will
40.
eat you up and spit you out with no remorse. So be ready for that.
That sounds like not
Yeah.
something I'm gonna.
Totally. Totally.
We're like Pokemon
Yeah.
Pokopia is too
Yeah.
stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, I feel overwhelmed. I have too many Pokemon to look after.
Marathon's insane. There's also came out today John Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
yeah.
Try
Another
that too.
multiplayer game scratching that Left 4 Dead itch.
We should play that. We should jump
We-
in.
So
I demand we
Yeah.
play it next week.
These are our demands.
These are my demands.
For stream?
Yes.
Okay.
These are my demands. We
Does
will
that
love
mean,
it.
do we have to be from home then? Is it like a PC thing?
Probably.
I think it's PC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, been playing those, but I am ready to talk about Ghost of Yotei because Marathon I need more time to digest, and for Toxic Commando I haven't been able to matchmake, so I've really just been playing solo. So, Ghost of Yotei though, I've been playing a bunch, and just like Ghost of Tsushima, Legends is a free multiplayer DLC mode. And a lot of the missions are either 2 players or 4 players. Like the big main missions are 4 players. And then, of course, this is all building up to an eventual raid, which has puzzle and combat mechanics. They did the same thing with 1. It takes like a month for them to come out with the raid. That's a 4-player hardcore thing. And what I love so much is when you have to earn something in a video game. I grew up with vanilla World of Warcraft, having to grind out your item level and your level to be ready for a raid. I know it's a somewhat divisive take, but I just love earning shit in a game and being rewarded for it. It makes it special. I think of Destiny, a great example of like, you needed to build up for the raid. Of course, they added like a matchmaking where you can kind of just like jump in now. But I've always just been a fan of grinding things out, finishing something, and then unlocking the like main event thing. And that's what Legends is all about. You are climbing the ranks in like bronze, silver, gold, and platinum difficulty or something. Each of the difficulty levels has a recommended character level, item level. So when you go on a mission, you are going through Ghost of Tsushima style, Ghost of Yotei. There are 4 different classes. There's like samurai, archer, mercenary, and one other one. They all have different abilities. They all level up separately as well. So like you pick your class, you level up that class. When you finish a mission, you get gear and XP and currency and all this shit. So for example, like, you know, you unlock a katana, it's level like 5, you finish a mission, all of a sudden now I have a level 15 katana. That goes all the way up to like 110. So,
Jesus.
yes, so it is a grind. The best
And
part
Neo is too crazy for you.
The best part is though, there are 4 difficulty levels that let you decide how fast or challenging you want your XP grind to go.
That's nice.
So it's like, yeah, you can hop in immediately to bronze and it's super chill, super friendly, but you're just unlocking like lesser gear, slower XP. You can crank it all the way up and get nuts because it is like, sure, the enemies are going to have way more health, but it's still Ghost of Yotei where it's like, all right, dodge and parry. Dodge, parry, block, deflect, user abilities, stealth mechanics. So you can crank it up right away and unlock like insane gear right away.
Okay. So do you feel like it is designed, though, to be like a ladder where the average player should jump into bronze, get better gear, tackle silver, I'm assuming, and then gold, and I'm guessing platinum's like the highest or something?
I forget the names of the difficulties, but it's something like that. It's just so cozy when you do that, too. Just leveling up, grinding it out.
But if you said if you're skilled enough, like if you're like people are really, really good at the base game, they should be able to like just jump into the hardest one and have like they would potentially be able to beat it. Like nothing's held back by gear. Is I guess my real question. Like you can beat anything if you're good enough. Okay.
Quote from them: some folks want to slowly move their way up the difficulty. Some want to jump into the highest difficulty unlocked and struggle. That's great. We support both of these approaches. So
that's a cool way to do it.
Yeah. So I'm blown away by the amount of content here. There's like 16 plus missions. There's a survival mode where it's just like survive as long as you can. There's the raid coming down the line. It's just really, really fun. And it's one of those games too, one of those multiplayer games where I love how you can do this. I love a multiplayer game where you don't have to be on comms and you can comfortably play with a complete stranger.
That's nice.
You hop in, you both do your little bow emote.
Aww.
You go in, nobody is even talking, and you're just like stealthing through. You know, you're stealthing in the leaves, getting stealth kills. Like I was playing with someone last night randomly, and he was an archer, and he would just like stand on a cliffside and wait for me. I was stealthing in, and I was stealthing people out. He was waiting to attack.
Cool.
As soon as I was spotted, all of a sudden he's like, shoot, 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 shoot. I was like, yo, dude, we are drift compatible here, bro. Like,
I mean, that's how it should work with an archer.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That actually sounds kind of fun.
Yeah.
I was
really,
just
really-
checking to see if I actually own this game or not.
Oh, I hope you do.
I
you?
don't. I
Oh.
don't.
And it's just so fun. The missions are little, you'll hop into a mission and it's like basically a 3-chapter mission. A little area, a little area, a little area with like a mini boss or a main boss. They take about 15 to 20 minutes for a whole big thing.
Okay.
When you're done, you get a ton of rewards. You get your XP to level up your class, and you get the gear to level up your item level. So you're always rewarded for a big old mission. It's also really smartly designed, where if you say for example, it's a 2-player mission. Nothing is more annoying than you're online with a buddy and you wipe, and then you have to go back to the beginning, go again. No, not here.
Okay.
You wipe, you have basically continues. You
Oh,
have
right.
less on higher difficulties, but
These are the tokens.
the
that,
tokens,
okay,
exactly. So if you wipe, you'll just both respawn right there.
Nice.
Right there. Because sometimes it's like someone will go down, he's trying to revive someone. You go down, it's like, oh, don't make us go all the way back to the beginning. It's like, no, you're back in the fight, both of you. So just really well-paced, well-designed.
Looks like fun.
And I always talk about, too, how I love when it's a franchise you really love. We just talked about this with Pokopia, basically. When it's a franchise you love from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Like Ghost of Tsushima and Yotei, single-player games. I think it's so awesome being able to play these games multiplayer.
Do you
It
think?
just works so well.
Do you think it's a good decision or a bad decision to have it be free if you already own the game? Because
I think it's good because I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure Legends for Tsushima was the same way, but then eventually they had a standalone version later on that was free or like $10.
Okay.
I'm 90% sure that was the case with Legends 1. I know later on they had a standalone version. And I don't know if the standalone version was also free or if it was like $10. There was something there where it was like a little bit later they kind of released it to more people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's nice. I think it's rewarding.
$20.
$20.
Often discounted though.
Okay, yeah,
Nice.
$20. So
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
friendly.
because that's interesting. Because I was like, this is sort of Night Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
and,
just
like,
thinking about that.
sure.
That's its own. How the fuck? Night Rain's like $30 or something, isn't
yeah,
it?
30 or 40. I think
It's
it
like
was 40.
expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a different way
From
to do
soft
it.
tax.
Yeah.
Yeah, that from soft tax.
So yeah, and a really cool vibe of like the whole mythic, demonic, like Oni
Yeah.
energy. A cool spin on the main game.
The standalone was released 11 months after the
11. That's a long time. Jeez.
And today's day and age, it's forever.
Yeah. And there's also like the hub world now. There's a hub area that you can gather in
Cute.
and play the little coin game from the single player and do the bamboo strikes. So just really, really above and beyond. A ton of content here for free if you own the game. So highly recommend. Really, really addicting. Just a clean and crisp presentation all the way around. Yeah. Very friendly.
Cute.
Yotei Legends.
Coin game sounds like fun.
So addicting.
I like
so
when
addicting.
games have little mini games like that. Like
Same.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla had one of those.
Oh my god, the dice one?
Yeah, the dice one.
Oh my god.
Don't we own that in
yes.
real life? And we've never.
We own it in real life. We haven't played it yet.
We need
I
to
know.
play it.
I know.
So fun. I
We
forget
bought the
what
board game
Shadows
with that.
had.
Don't remember.
What did Shadows have? You can play it in the little inns.
Get to the Bridge of
I
Shadows.
forget. Alrighty, it is time for
Oh, there he goes. Bye.
Almost there.
You forgot.
Almost there.
You forgot.
It's time for...
For something.
Love and respect.
Oh.
Love and respect.
Respect.
Alrighty. Alrighty, let us dive in to Love and Respect from the one, the only, the legendary Alexander Zirianov, who wants to play a game. Hello, allies. In celebration of the 10th anniversary of the Easy Allies launch date announcement,
Damn.
I've prepared a game for you. You'll be given the title. Oh, by the way, sorry, Alexander. My mom texted me about Spite and Malice.
Ah.
When's the last time you played Spite and Malice? A long time ago. That's it.
Okay.
Classic.
That's it. A long time ago.
Long time ago.
She played it, though. She knows.
She knew. She knew what it was.
Yeah. All right, Alexander. 10th anniversary of Easy Allies launch date. I've prepared a game for you. You'll be given the title of an episode of one of your shows, and you'll need to guess the name of the show. For example, for Is This Zorro Game Trash or Treasure? The answer is Trash Babies.
Trash
Do
baby.
you want me to read this one?
Do it,
Yeah.
Sophia. Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because then he can play.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, Kyle dies of dysentery.
That's
Dysentery.
that sounds like a
That
easy
sounds like-
update. Or no, that's
Sounds like Dawn.
official board game show where we played the card game of Oregon Trail.
So, what are the answers here?
That one.
Is that it?
Board game show?
Yeah.
It was Easy Update. Fuck.
Easy update.
Was it where we played the card game though? Maybe that was before.
All right. Number 2, the Bonk episode.
That's Achieve Yourself.
Correct.
Yeah.
Black
This,
pot.
speaking of Oregon Trail, this pisses me off, by the way. Look at this price.
$30.
$30 for some
I've wanted
Oregon
to play.
Trail.
I've wanted to play this 2023 Oregon Trail game that has incredible reviews forever. It's $30.
That does look cozy.
It looks so
Yeah.
fucking good. $30. Anyway, sorry.
Black Pot Academy.
That's Fiasco Nuts. Fiasco Nuts.
Yeah.
Tabletop Escapade.
What?
Oh no, I remember that. Yeah.
Getting Steamy in the Living Room.
Easy update.
Sounds like Easy Update.
Easy Allies Podcast.
Oh.
Steamy, that's a blood word.
Yeah.
I would never say steamy.
Steamy is Steam Machine.
Oh,
Steam Machine.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
It was for when the Steam Machine was announced. Yeah.
Near to My Heart.
But
Like
spelled
near.
near
Podcast.
automata.
Podcast.
Like
Frame trap,
automata.
probably.
Frame Trap is correct.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Complete Brain Saturation.
That's me.
Huber hype?
That's
That's
me.
good.
That's Huber
What is-
Syndrome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Midnight at the Museum.
That's
Fiasco
Fiasco
Nuts.
Ooh.
Correct.
Yes.
Pokemon of the Wild.
That's a
That's
podcast.
that's friend code.
Correct,
Friend code.
Damiani.
Sick.
FMV games.
That's probably. Oh, that's reaction shots.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sick.
Nice.
Why Terminator 2 doesn't hold up.
That's fucking Trailer
What?
Jones, probably. Trailer
Who
Jones?
said this?
It's Cup of Jones.
Cup of Jones. Cup of Jones. That's what I meant.
What?
It's Cup of Jones.
Uh-oh.
I've never seen that episode.
I don't think I've ever seen Cup of Jones.
Oh shit, Jones.
I think you should call up Jones and we need to have another...
I'm slacking him right now that Terminator 2 Judgment Day holds
You've
up.
had this argument with him
I know.
before.
Yeah.
We're doing it again. We're bringing it back.
All right, let's keep going.
He's busy.
I bet he has takes on ballet and opera.
He probably loves ballet and opera. He's a theater kid.
A Gust of Wind.
A gust of wind? W-I-N?
Is that Achieve It?
No.
Tabletop?
No.
Gust of wind. This
Oh,
is
is that like
this a-
paper plane episode?
this is a frame trap. This is a frame trap.
Nope.
Is it Don's Design Lab?
No.
Fuck. What is this?
Box Peak.
Box.
Oh.
Tricks and Toads.
I remember this.
That has tricks.
That's a podcast.
It's because we were talking about witches and how many frogs there
Yeah.
were.
Is this
Is the update? Is
a...
It's got to be the pod.
Ah,
Oh, fuck.
Which
sorry.
was it?
That was a
Mysterious Monsters, maybe.
I was going to guess Mysterious
Which
Monsters.
alert? Which alert?
Yeah.
Mysterious Monsters. Sorry, that was not an Amber Alert, but Silver Alert.
Silver alert.
Old
Elderly,
Silver
old
right?
alert.
folks.
Yeah.
So that the answer was Mysterious Monsters for
Mysterious Monsters was the
that.
answer.
I was like, I remember writing that. I was like, where was that?
The Hunt for Dawn October.
That could be Don. What was the battleship show that you did?
Sunk. I don't know.
Sunk.
Did we have the episode titles?
It's
I don't think they had titles though.
It's got to be sunk.
The Hunt for Dawn October.
Hunting Huber.
Oh yeah, it seems like something I would have written. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's
good.
amazing.
Zelda Clue.
Zelda Clue is
Clue?
occasional board game show because we played the Clue version of Zelda.
Oh, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, that
The Zelda
one.
version of
Yeah,
Clue.
And then
I
finally-
remember that.
Konami taught me to gamble.
That's got to be the podcast.
Or Huber hype.
I know that one for sure, but it's probably
Nobody
unfair.
taught me to gamble.
Go for it.
It's,
I learned.
Dawn's Discount Gaming.
Before.
Correct.
Ah.
Hell
Classic
yeah.
with the Mystical
That was a
Ninja.
fun game.
That's a
Legend of the
game.
Mystical
That's a
Nice.
game. Thank you. That's a fun
I
game.
feel like we did pretty well on that.
You got like 2
I
right?
did. I feel like I
No,
got
we got
zero.
most of those right.
I got
You got a few
zero.
right.
Yeah.
We got most of those right.
Thank you, Alexander. That was great.
Thank you, Alexander.
10 out of 10. All right, from Jeff Kendall. Greetings and salutations, allies. Is there a certain freedom from not caring about a huge gaming release? Yes.
Yeah.
I wish more people would do that. Like movies. Like something comes out, it's not for you, you move on. Just everything's got to take. Everyone's got to be involved.
I feel
in
nothing
everything.
about GTA 6.
Liar. You'll play day one.
I'll play it day
You'll
one,
boot it
but I
up.
don't give a shit.
She'll watch me play Day
You'll
One.
boot it
I'll
up.
play it,
I was talking about that
but
on
I
the
don't.
drive
I'm
up.
not. I'm not anticipating it.
I was talking
Like,
about
I don't
it
care.
with Grumbomb 4 hours ago on the drive up, and he's like, just let me go in every building. And I was like, there will be a lot of buildings.
Yeah.
I don't know about every building.
I don't know about everyone. Well, maybe.
And I was
Anyways.
thinking, like, I want to be in a police chase in GTA, crash my car, run into a spot, and rob it while I'm already in a police chase,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then continue the chase.
How often do you think criminals have that? Maybe often, and maybe this is a dark question, but how often do you think a criminal is like, I'm in for a penny, in for a pound. I'm already fucked.
That's like every police chase.
That's
yeah.
the police
Let's
chase,
just
yeah.
go for it.
A better question is, how often do you think a criminal in a police chase thinks about GTA?
A lot of times in LA, every
In
time.
LA, every
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
How many car chases has the perp gotten away? I feel like they never get away.
They do get
I
away.
watched one
They
where
actually
they got
do get
away.
away now.
Yeah.
They get away now. It's my grandpa's favorite thing on TV. So I
LA
honestly-
loves a car chase.
My grandpa's obsessed. He literally is like, it is actually the best thing on TV. There is a thing now where they will back off because it's too dangerous.
Oh yeah.
And that is very common now, where it's like they back off frequently if someone is going crazy 130 miles an hour, they'll back off. And then that person will just drive into like a mall.
Yeah.
They're gone.
yeah.
Like they get away.
Dude,
It's scary.
shout out to the beginning of Drive, where he's listening to the game and you think he's just listening to the game.
The best.
Ah,
One of the best sequences
yeah, so
ever
good.
to be put on film.
Sometimes I just watch that sequence.
Oh.
Did we actually read this
actually-
question?
No, we
We're
didn't
about
finish
to.
the question.
No,
Okay,
I
okay.
actually just read the reason Drive looks so dreamlike and different is because right after they filmed that movie, the entire city of Los Angeles.
Switch to halogen lights?
Yes.
Oh!
Nailed it. Isn't
Holy
that fucking
shit,
crazy?
yeah.
So you watch Drive and it's before
Yeah.
the light switch.
It's before everything went fucking daylight. It's
wild.
horrible. Yeah.
Wild.
That's whack.
I love movies for like windows into history.
Do you
like
know how
that.
why some of those? Do you know why some street lights are like weird purple, hideous blue, awful?
No.
It's because there was a manufacturing defect in that brand of bulb that
What?
allowed like a gas leak into the fixture. There's more detail than that. It like allowed
Crazy.
moisture or something into it, and it like fucked up the like mixture or the like chemical whatever
Yeah.
in the like light. look into it. Like I'm not being super accurate, but like there was some kind of manufacturing defect
I
that
love
like
a defect.
fucked up the
Like-
color balance.
Like Post-it notes, I think, were a defect. Or they were doing something else.
They were trying to figure something else out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that. That's so
I mean,
crazy.
that's 3M's like entire business model is like fuck around and find out, and then we'll sell it. Like, yeah. Anyway,
All right, from Jeff Kendall. Greetings and salutations. Is there a certain freedom for not caring about a huge gaming release? I know so many people are clamoring for Resident Evil 9, and I'm happy that the fan base gets another amazing entry in the series. The games are simply not for me, however, and I really have no desire at all to play it or have any reason to be immersed in the discourse and be part of the zeitgeist. And I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm actually kind of glad since now I've been able to beat the altars.
hell yeah, the altars, sleeper hit of 2025.
Oh
dude.
my god.
For real, everybody slept on the altars, dude.
Fucking altars, so good.
For once, Blood was right.
And I've started up Hades 2. Yep, I'm the one who asked which I should play first. Altars was incredible, by the way. Thanks for having it in your goatee noms. Is there a certain amazing feeling of freedom when a huge game comes by and it's just not one for you? Love and respect, Jeffrey Kendall.
Yes, and I
Yes.
think more people. There's a very specific. It's not everyone. There's a specific, very vocal group of people who are very entitled when it comes to game releases.
every
and that
single
every
release.
game should be for them and them only. Sometimes, even if it's in a genre you love, even if it's in a series you love, i.e., Pokemon. Sometimes this might not be for you, and that's
Totally.
okay. And I think that more people should just deal with that.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, there are some games coming out this year, and I'm looking at them, and I'm like, I thought the idea, when I first heard of it, I would have liked it. Now I'm looking at it, maybe it's not for me.
Yeah,
Time will tell, and if it's not, then that's okay.
because it blows me away because there's just a billion other things.
Right.
We
There's
got so many
so
games.
much art
Yeah.
and content, let alone just like other things to do as a human.
Yeah.
So like getting so worked up about one game that's not for you is just
This is the thing.
I've never understood it. It's so crazy. There's a million others and
Yeah.
a million things you can do with your time.
If a game comes out, if a game or a movie or a comic book or a show or anything comes out and it's not for you,
Yeah.
they've just given you an amazing gift. They've just given you the
Time.
gift of 10, 20, 40, 100 hours of life.
So true.
They just gave you a precious, precious gift.
Yes.
That you don't have to waste your time on this trash. It's beautiful.
funny. It's so good.
It's beautiful.
I think it's a wonderful freedom. There are certain games and franchises and genres I do not care about.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it's-
yeah.
It's a freedom, and it's nice.
Totally. What about you, Damiani? Any takes on this?
Yeah, I feel the same way. There definitely been like lots of ones where people are excited for, and I just like it's usually just like it's mostly like a genre just not into.
Yeah.
But there's some times when there's like a game in a series, and I'm not as into it as like the other ones as well, for
Yeah.
sure. I do know. I think it was like. Probably GTA 4. I was like,
Sure.
like I'm like, I don't know. I think it was that, or I think it might have been 5 at first.
Yeah.
because I didn't get into 5 till like later after. Like,
I hope
like,
you
well
hop
after it
into
came out.
6, though. I want you to do it. I hope you do.
Come on, I want you to do
You
it.
have
I want
to.
you to do it.
I want you
That's
to
the
do
one
it.
you
I hope.
can't. There's
I
no
don't-
freedom.
There won't be anything else.
You
so
have
it's
to
kinda
like it.
So it's kind of like, yeah, you like what else is there? There might be like some small indie games, but like nothing big is gonna come out around that game. So it's like it's kind of got its own spot. So it's kind of making it pretty easy just to like jump in, even if it's for a little bit for people who may not want to commit.
Yeah.
But I mean, like bigger ones, like I mean. It's always like the big ones, like Minecraft. It's like
Sure.
oh, everybody like Minecraft, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of people like the thing is like people like I really thought you'd like this. You should really play this. I'm like I'm just not into
Yeah.
it. I'm like
That's like me with Pokopia. Like Pokopia, but it's funny because it's not for me. I'm not a huge Pokemon fan, and I don't traditionally like broad building in games where there's like an objective, but it's mainly just like vibe out and build and craft.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's like not 100% for
Yeah.
me. But like my urge to just learn about a new game that is loved and popular
Yeah.
makes me care. It's like I'm curious
Yeah.
for like the artistic side of it. of
I would
like,
say-
okay,
Pokopia strikes the
Yeah.
balance because like we were playing Enshrouded for a while and I was really enjoying it, but there there was like a distinct moment where I was like, nah, I can feel my life passing me by, right?
you're not the only one who said time sink about this game.
Oh no, yeah.
Like,
but
bunch of
here's the
different
thing.
pockets.
Here's the thing. Pokopia is a huge time sink, sure, but also it has a story and like enough of a thrust
Yeah.
that if you want to just do that thrust,
Yeah.
you have to spend like not that much time doing the other stuff if you
That's a
don't
good
want to.
song.
Like
good.
I've spent a bunch of hours building little houses and doing all this extra stuff that I fully did not have to do.
Yeah.
You know?
I spent
So, yeah.
an entire day building a storage facility.
Yeah. And it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
I live in it.
How
My
functional
character.
is that storage facility?
Oh, it's super functional. It's got a kitchen. It's got
Yeah.
a workbench.
Love
It
this.
is.
All of her chests are labeled.
I
with
labeled all my
signs.
chests and organized all my inventory.
Oh my god, I remember Valheim, you organizing
Yeah.
the chests. I
Yeah.
remember this.
I literally had
She
a
loves
day.
doing that.
Yes.
It was literally a real life day where I spent my real life tidying like our closet and stuff, and then I
Yeah.
put the game on to relax, and I was like, I'm gonna just tidy
Yeah.
this up. So I tidied the rest of the.
Yeah.
Everything's just tidying.
I
Maybe
think it was
that's what.
Tuesday
thought
because
you-
I was streaming all day, and then I came home and you'd redone the closet, and I was like, "Whoa,
I thought you yesterday that because there's a Sims game coming out. What is it called? Do you know about this?
Paralyzed?
paralyzed."
There it is. It comes out
I'm
in
very
early
excited.
access, I think, in like a month or two now.
I'm
coming up.
always a little. I don't want to sour off of an early access experience, so I'm always a little like I'm gonna let people play it, and then if they like it, if
Wait
it still
it out.
needs work, I want to be a help to devs too, but I'm like there's too much shit going on right now, so
Yeah.
I would rather just not sour. If it's good, I'll
Yeah.
jump in. If
Give
not,
it, like,
Society
6
needs
months.
a good Sims too.
I mean,
does.
the Sims is like RIP. Like they're gonna make some multiplayer online. Like the thing they showed didn't even have a character creator.
The
and I'm like,
Sims
it's the Sims.
extraction shooter.
I mean, basically.
Essentially. So
Basically.
Paralives will probably be the new Sims for me and a lot of other people. So
Hell yeah.
I'm just holding off. But yeah.
It sure wasn't Inzoi or whatever the hell that AI mess
Oh
was.
my god, Enzoid. That picture
Oh, yeah.
haunted me at Gamescom, the big like baby or whatever. Do
Oh,
you
yeah,
remember
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
It was in one of the halls we were walking through and there was this big baby every time and I was like, oh my god.
Gamescom this year. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
I hope to go.
I hope to go too.
Thank you, Jeff. Yes,
And
it
then
is
maybe just stay.
absolutely liberating when it's crazy that there is a relief when a game is like not great or just not important to the zeitgeist because it's just one less to the pile, one less in the backlog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
One less
There's
$100 to spend.
The greatest
games.
the greatest
There's
gift
so much.
the greatest gift you can give to yourself, and like obviously like there's a privilege element to this, like being able to afford games, or in our case getting sent a lot of codes alleviates the pressure of wanting
Yeah.
to finish a game that you bought, and like maybe that was the game you bought that month and it was $70, and you know, but like there is a wonderful freedom to playing a few hours of a game and going like, I'm good.
I'm good.
I liked it, fine.
that.
I don't need to keep playing it. I'm good.
I'm 21 hours into God of War: Sons of Sparta. That game's still going.
Good lord.
21 hours in.
Crazy. That's a long game. I didn't think it was.
really grew on me. I really like it. I really like it. Yeah, but it's a little long. I was like, yo, can wrap this up. Let's wrap this up.
Wrap this up.
Ghosts of Sons
Hustle
of Sparta. Yeah, let's wrap it up. All right, thank you, Jeffrey. Okay, from Pat Mohadito. Pan
You nailed that one.
Pan Mohadito.
Probably.
Yeah.
Something like that.
We're gonna. That's my best guess. Pan Mohadito. Hola, allies. During last week's podcast intro featuring the great Don Casanova, as per usual, the topic of fog was brought up.
Hell yeah.
It got me thinking. What is your favorite and or best weather effect in a video game?
Good cue.
Personally, 2014's Drive Club still has some of the best rain effects in a racing game to date, IMO. P.S. Huber also asked, can there be fog in the daytime / sunlight? I'm surprised him being an SF State alumni not remembering the nearby Daly City, known for its particularly foggy weather year-round.
Ooh.
There was a Century City Daly City Theater, and it was like 3 stories high. There was like big escalators. That was my
Dude.
go-to.
That sounds tight.
Yeah, it was good theater.
My
Thank you for everything you do. Love and respect.
Thank you, Pan. My my friend who I was in like choirs and a couple of bands with in Chicago, he was from Redwood City, California. And he would always say, climate best by government test. Because apparently in the 60s, there was a government test to find the most, like, enjoyable climate to humans in America.
This sounds like an X-Files episode.
Yeah, and it was Redwood City because it was basically 67 degrees all the time.
Forever.
Just all the time. And he was just like, all right.
Love that.
But yeah, dude.
Weather effects in games. What's your favorite?
I immediately think of two games. I think of Forza. Obviously,
Oh, yeah.
Forza has a lot of really good weather. And I think of a lot of Assassin's Creed games. I didn't
Sure.
play the last one, but I remember you and I went to the Gamescom thing and
Yeah.
they showed the whole system and stuff. And I think back to like Valhalla. God, I've mentioned it twice on the podcast. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
You
Valhalla
liked
was
that
cool.
game.
I liked that game.
Valhalla was cool.
It was also talking about like freedom of games. I didn't finish it.
Yeah, way too long.
Way too long.
Way too long.
Assassin's Creed has some good weather.
Yeah.
And they have some good systems for that. And yeah, Forza obviously is
Like
just
that.
like pretty to look at. It's
I
just
Definitely the
love-
tornadoes in Just Cause come to mind.
yeah.
For sure.
Snow Tornado, wasn't
Yeah.
that the game we were talking about that with? Or was
Definitely.
it-
That was the game. Yeah.
I love, obviously fog is great. I really like in a game where the rain comes down and it changes what the ground looks like.
Yeah.
Like
Totally.
you see that like change to like the darker.
Pokopia.
Pokopia does it. Like
Pokopia does it.
there's something just so cozy about like hearing the rain in a game. You know, it's really nice.
Link to the Past, best rain of all time, Damiani, 100%. Still unbeaten.
You like? I was gonna say Metal Gear Solid 2, the tanker for its time.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah.
The rain and wind effects outside, like on the PlayStation 2. To
Yeah.
me, that was like mind blowing at the time.
Probably
Like
my
shooting stuff and it would fly off. It was like, whoa.
Yeah, that was sick. Oh yeah, the tanker part. Probably my favorite weather though in a game is when it's like convincingly just a little windy. You know?
Witcher 3.
When you're like standing
Wind's
on a field
howling.
and then you just have like a little wind going by and you hear the rustling and shit. Like obviously Tsushima does that really well, Yotei, but like, goddamn, there's just something special in like Breath of the Wild or Pokopia or any game where I get that kind of just like slight warm breeze vibe.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is it, man.
Witcher 3 gives me that hard.
Yeah.
Like when you're just in the woods and all the trees are going and it's got the God rays coming
Yeah.
through. Oh, shout out to God rays.
God rays.
Hell yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, now I'm trying to think of any other like. There are some beautiful indies. Like Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. It's not really. I don't know if there's a lot of weather, but it's just very pretty, like foggy early morning.
Dear Esther has great, like, kind of seaside fog
Yeah,
vibes.
seaside fog.
Red Dead Redemption 2, of course.
Oof, that's good,
Good
weather.
rain, good snow.
Yeah.
Good all of it.
Yeah.
gotta play
Good
that
fog,
fucking
good
game.
You gotta
sun.
play. You will go crazy for that.
Here's
baby.
my. I have not played Red Dead 2 because I've tried to play it 3 times.
On PC or console?
I've tried it on console.
Okay.
Every single time, life got in the way, and I had to abandon the tutorial and could not save. Because the tutorial is like an hour and a half long.
It's a movie, yeah. It's a
It
movie.
is
It's the whole.
so
The
bad.
tutorial is basically the prologue.
Yeah.
Like a big.
You got to sit down for 3 hours to play that.
Please,
game.
Yeah.
Rockstar, just let me pause
Yeah.
the game. Let me pause
There are
and
mods
save.
to skip it. I mean, you have to
I
experience
don't want
it
to
for the
skip
story.
it. I
Yeah,
just want
yeah.
to be able to pause and just save. Life got in the way. Please let me return without having to leave this on for days, and then I have to. It's yeah.
There's been a forever rumor that we're finally going to get a patch or a remaster for the console version, but we don't know.
Don't know.
It's been a big time substantiated rumor, a rumor with legs,
Yeah.
but we don't know.
Don't know.
Yeah. Why
There's a
take
lot of-
away? Why take away optics from GTA?
Yeah.
Let everybody crave Rockstar. You know what I mean?
I crave LA Noire.
Same. I brought that up
Damn
earlier.
it.
Horror of the Orient, canceled game. That was their follow-up.
Horror of the Orient?
Horror of the Orient. You're in Shanghai as a PI in like the 1920s.
And you're a whore.
I don't think so, but it was
Horror
It
and
was
horror.
horror like
Dude, has anyone ever done that where the femme fatale like sex worker is also the detective?
That'd be cool.
That'd be a fun story. Mm-hmm. That'd be fun. That has to
Written with
somebody
care,
has to-
it would be
No,
fun,
yeah.
or it would be a disaster.
Written probably by a woman. that has to exist. Trash cam.
Trash cam, here we go. Oh
Didn't even
my!
get close.
Did it get on the
I'm gonna
cam?
have to zoom out the trash can. I'm so bad at these shots, dude.
Set in 1936, the game would have centered around the corrupt city of Shanghai in the hands of Western powers, filled with mob crime and political troubles.
That sounds great.
The Kuomintang ruthlessly puts down labor movements in an effort to suppress communism, while the international police force attempt to maintain peace.
Wow.
I wanted that game so bad. Never got it. Another
Maybe
canceled.
L.A. Noire. I don't know why I know this. I think it's Timothée Chalamet's favorite game.
I know.
Make it happen. If he does, to
L.A.
redeem
Noire?
himself, to redeem himself for this whole we're talking about ballet and opera in the most unproductive way. Just make it up for us by just making this game happen.
What
Just
a fucking drip, dude.
One of the most
They'll put a-
insane things.
why is it news?
Put a
It's not
scene in there
news.
with him.
Why are we talking about it? Oh my god. Anyways, whatever. I'm so mad. I
Truth or lie?
do not agree.
Or why? Alrighty. Thank you so much, Pan. Love and respect. Shout out to Weather and Games.
Hell yeah.
By the way, before we get to this week's bets, Easy Alice patrons are getting 2 bonus love and respect questions. And this week we're playing a game called Did It Though? So if you want to get in on that extended cut, consider becoming a $5 patron at patreon.com/easyallies. You get this podcast 2 days early and ad-free. You get into the official Discord. You get to submit questions to Love and Respect. So get in there, help us out. We want you, we need you, and we love you. If you really want to help us out, you can join one of our producer tiers starting at $25. All of our producers get their names added to the monthly podcast credits, which are read hilariously aloud by Brandon Jones. Our platinum producers get a shout out on this podcast each and every week. This month's shout outs go to Jebawabs, L. Thanis, Lizard Wizard 64, and Raymond Wheeler III. Shout out!
Shout out.
Now come join us on Patreon for those bonus questions. Patreon.com/easyallies. 10 fucking years. Woo! That's badass.
It's crazy.
That is badass, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching, supporting, and loving us. We love you. Time for this week's bet.
Stop looking at opera tickets.
I'm looking at opera tickets.
There's no time. We're doing the bet. Stop
I'm
looking at
looking at
this.
opera tickets.
Crimson Desert releases next week. People are hyped on it. I'm very cautious about it. Which brings us to this week's bet. A great question. A question on my mind heavily. What will the open critic score be for Crimson Desert? Damiani.
82.
82.
Dawn.
88.
Wow. We're swimming. 79. Isla.
Same as Black Desert, 73.
73. Good. Bet.
I put 75.
75. 82, 88, 79, 73, 75. We got a nice little spread. Isla's got the low. Don's got the high. And the wild card's new word is...
And Charizards.
Which brings our
What?
wild card
And-
name to... The sexually undulating Hahomse Phoenix Herd and Charizards.
Is it plural Charizard?
A Charizard.
It's possessive?
Possessive.
Yeah, Charizards, and then somebody's gonna add more stuff to the name.
Obsessed.
And Charizards, whatever.
I love
Okay.
this. All right, last week's bet, we got a good one. We'll be talking about it next week. Hopefully we can stream it. I really want to stream this game. It is a little Left 4 Dead action. A little bit. Think of Left 4 Dead, but big open environments. So like more open, less linear than Left 4
Okay.
Dead, which mostly works. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
How many times will we see John Carpenter in the top 10 reviews of John Carpenter's Toxic Commando on OpenCritic. Title is included, but we did not include like fact boxes, tags, etc. Damiani was not here. Dawn said 31. I said 17. Isla said 32. One-upped Dawn there. That was some Price is Right shape. OpenCritic, here we go. The Gamer, 5 times. DualShockers, 4 times. TSA, 3 times. Mirror, 5 times. COD Connected, 4 times. PSU, 7 times. Gaming Nexus, 3 times. TechRaptor, 5 times. Xbox Achievements, 3 times. The Outer Haven, 8 times. Bringing the total to 47 times. John Carpenter. People throwing his name out there willy-nilly.
It was also a lot of the entire title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
47 times, making Isla the winner. There it is.
Thank you.
Which brings the 2026 scores to Dawn still in the lead, Strawberries and Cream 5. And now, in a second place coup, the capable idea, Isla,
Hell yeah.
with 4.
Nice.
There it is. All right, promotions. What do we got?
Yeah, we've got our anniversary stream coming up soonish. We'll hit you with the deets on that soonish. We got to figure out what day we're doing that. But we came up with a fun idea for that earlier. We did Resident Evil review. We did Resident Evil spoiler mode.
Check that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
We went in.
We talked about it
was
for
a long
like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe more than 2 hours?
Yeah.
With Kyle Bossman.
I like hearing from people that I don't hear from very often mentioning content, and that's what they mentioned. They're like, yo, saw that Resident Evil spoiler mode.
Hell
Good
yeah.
shit.
People love reviews and spoiler modes. It's
Yeah.
like, maybe we should pivot back
Yeah.
to doing just that.
It's good shit.
Cancel streams and just do reviews and
Shut it down.
spoiler modes. And reactions, I guess. Yeah, people are saying that's 100% hunk. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. I need confirmation before anything can be facts. I need actual confirmation.
Not file names and stuff.
I need cold, hard facts.
I mean, file names are facts, but you want in-universe
I want
canon
in-universe
facts.
confirmation.
Yeah.
Yes. I want in-universe confirmation. Yeah.
I just wanted to meet the Grim Reaper in person.
So sick.
What did you write? Oh. Did you
All
have
right.
another one? Also, you plug you.
Oh,
Plug it.
I plug myself.
We're meant to add that to the rundown.
Oh yeah.
Plug it.
What do I plug? Ooh, I wrote a little article for Gamer.no about nostalgia and video games.
Ooh.
And how we're like the kind of thing I'm talking about is it's like, you know, a COVID anniversary of lockdown and stuff and going back into Animal Crossing, how it feels like you're nostalgic, less just like pure nostalgia, but also nostalgia for the person you used to be versus now, and how that's kind of interesting. So I
think
wrote a
about
little
that
bit
with
about
Life
that.
is Strange a lot. Of like, I nostalgically look back on the game, but I also nostalgically look back at the time I was playing it.
Yeah, because it's your
really
choices.
cool.
It's your choices. It's different than a movie, because sometimes it's like, I built this thing in this game.
Yeah.
That person did that. And like, I don't know.
Sick. Where can we find that?
Gamer.no.
Boom.
It's in Norwegian.
It's in Norwegian, so if you don't read that,
You'll have to hit
you'll have to
translate.
hit translate. Otherwise, Instagram is Swordfishkiss and Blue Sky is Sophia Harris. And I am rarely active on either, but I will be soon.
Sick.
So,
There it is.
Yeah.
Isla, you won the bet.
Hi.
With it's fitting too. Shout out Johnny Carps. You got it.
Hell yeah, baby.
You got there.
I knew people can't not say the full name of John Carpenter.
gotta
You gotta say
there
it.
were
gotta say it.
there were a lot of like John Carpenter, and then like, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah.
The legend, John Carpenter.
I knew that like every review was going to start with Webster's Dictionary defines John Carpenter as John Carpenter. Yeah.
You won the bet, so you get to shout out to anything or anyone that's on your mind this week. You get the final word on anything you've disagreed with, want to reiterate, or just popped in your head. And you get to sign off with your trademark sign-off.
Shout out to Baby Sweetness
Oh, thanks. That's so sweet.
and all these little Pokemons.
Oh yeah, I love the Pokemon.
The sweet little Pokemons.
They're sweet little babies.
Final word. I agree with everything. I agree with
Nice.
everything you've all said.
Okay.
Can't remember
Wow.
anything I disagreed with. I don't know.
Talked about Resident Evil. Talked about Pokopia.
Yeah. It was all good. It was all good stuff.
Talked about cool titles of episodes in our 10-year history.
Yeah. It was a great episode. All
Talked
good.
about Legends, which
no
you
regrets.
It's always
Nice.
nice when Isla immediately looks up the price of something. She's gonna hop in, maybe.
I was looking to see if I already owned it. If I had, I would have hopped in.
Damn.
I shall not probably hop in.
Shout out BAFTAs. Shout
So
out
basketball. Oh, baseball. I
Baseball.
forgot. I tuned out for the whole One Piece baseball part. I was
Baseball.
playing Puzzmo on my phone. So I didn't hear any of that, so I can't disagree with it.
Tomorrow, for real, sorry to hijack you. No, really, tomorrow, even if you don't like the game of baseball,
Which nobody does. The numbers have shown.
I always try to hype up things that are going to be good, even if you don't like a specific thing, because you're going to see like epic displays of athleticism and baseball. This will be Saturday, actually.
Okay.
No.
I now have something I
Never
disagree
mind.
with.
Never
I disagree with Huber hijacking my final
I'm
word
sorry.
to
I'm sorry.
talk about nothing.
I'm sorry.
To do whatever it is you just did.
Korea plays Dominican and USA plays Canada tomorrow, starting at 3:30
What is
p.m.
this? I
Pacific.
don't understand
This
what
is.
I'm looking at.
I was trying
Check
to
it
help
out.
you get some sports in there. If you want to shout out to a sport, you can shout out to the
Bodeglimt?
Bodeglimt. Yeah.
Varda.
Soccer.
Football?
Football. Yeah. They're great.
Varda.
Just say shout out Bodeglimt.
Ja, förstår ikke.
Just say shout out Bodeglimt.
Shout out Bodeglimt.
Nice. To all the football fans out, soccer fans out there.
Nej, football. Ha det bra.
Ha det bra.
Good night and good game.
This pleases me.